And we are up.
Hello and welcome everybody to Encounter Roleplay. My name is Will. I am your Dungeon Master and host for tonight. And we are back playing Out of the Abyss in 5th edition. We are playing the new Wizards of the Coast module out only the other week or so. Here it is, it's beautiful. And we are continuing on with our adventures from where we left off. And I have with me some wonderful people tonight. I have with me Cord. How's it going?
It is going well. How art thou?
I am doing very well. All the better for Wizards of the Coast having just retweeted us. Up the boys.
The boys.
And,
Shit, no way.
yeah, thank you for that. And I have with me James as well. How's it going?
It's going good. I am good.
Good.
It's all
And,
good.
and of course, Josh.
Other adjectives are available.
I'm good.
Excellent. So, let's run through who we're playing, and then we'll go through what happened last time. So we'll start with Cord once again. Who are you playing? What's your name, and who'd you look
playing Orin Lightvein. He is a dwarf paladin, dwarf vengeance paladin who has had, in the past episodes, we had an origin story where his daughter was stolen by the drow. So it is his duty to find her, no matter what it costs. He's very prejudiced towards the drow for this reason, and he has his hair is black, and he holds it in like a bun in the back of his head with a obviously and with like a gold band, like a gold ring that holds it there. And he's got right now it's a matted beard. He'll probably be braiding it. He's working on making it braided throughout the game. But
He's working on his braids.
He's working on his
Really
working on
the
his,
priority when you've been captured by the drows.
Well, yeah.
Actually,
And
just my facial expression.
he wields a drow blade as of right now.
Awesome. And thank you, Shark Padlock, for following. Welcome to the adventure, my friend. So, James, who are you playing tonight?
I am playing Florence, the traveling healer. He's a cleric by D&D class. He wound up in this adventure just. But he doesn't really know. He does forget things. He's very old, but he just woke up. He was off traveling from village to village and woke up one day here, with no real memory of how he got here.
Lovely. And thank you, Dilligaf 2300, for following. Welcome to the adventure, my friend. You're a gentleman and a scholar. And finally,
Nice.
Josh, who are you playing tonight, my friend?
I am playing Draco Balator, the Dragonborn. He's a green dragon. He's particularly he's a little bit stuck up, and he's been sort of cast out of Brasso for various memes which haven't come up in story, so I will not mention them. But yeah, it's he tried to make a name for himself, and he was like, "Oh, I'll go around and be helpful and help people," and immediately was captured by the drow and is now seriously regretting his poor life decisions.
Okay, brilliant. So, previously on Out of the Abyss, our first episode proper, you guys were captured by the drow and taken to a outpost in the Underdark called Velkenvelv. And their mistress Ilvara, who is a drow priestess, sorceress type figure, captured you and enslaved you in a pen with some other characters. There was a Darrow named Bapido, who was very posh and gentlemanly, this chap here.
Who won't stop smiling?
Yes, he just wouldn't stop smiling, and he was absolutely lovely. Pleasure to meet you. There was Shushar, the Awakened, who was a Kuatoa, who was very almost regal and divine and very quiet, softly spoken. And of course, there was the Orc Runt, who was rather brutish and just destroyed some drow on their way out. And finally, we had Eldrith Feldrin, who was the dwarf scout who was friends with Orin Lightvein from Gauntlgrim, and she spent most of the time fighting a Quaggoth to help you guys get out. And of course, there were two gnomes, Topsy and Turvy, who have entered into this room. And we're about to find out what happened to them. You guys broke out of the cell, fought several drow, killed lots of Quaggoths, found some weaponry, came into a temple room where there was a giant spider which you guys fought and killed. And then Liza Little, the halfling, entered the room here where she saw Topsy and Turvy murdered on the floor, and Mistress Ilvara and Yorlan, who is her consort and kind of right-hand man, having just killed them. And she just walks into this room at this point. Do we have any questions before we begin?
Is everyone conscious at the moment?
That's a good question. I don't know if you are, because I believe you became...
Absolutely fucked.
I got demolished by the arrows last session, but
And the spider fucked you up. You were
did the
unconscious.
spider fuck me up as well?
Yes.
Yes.
Because
I was
because
wondering why.
it
I
missed-
assumed I just hadn't taken the X off from when I died.
Let's play it back.
Cool. There we go. I am.
No,
in
you are.
sleepy
You
time.
are.
Yep.
You are fucked.
You are
I am actually still up, but I'm pretty fucked up.
Okay, that's fine with me. So, we're going to keep the same initiative order as before. Bring it up here. Actually, it's changed somewhat, but we have Mistress Ilvara and the Drow go first as Liza steps into this room.
Oh, boy.
Mistress Ilvara casts a spell. She casts a ball of darkness in her hands as she sees Liza enter, and she hears the sounds of her spider below dying, her protector, and the sounds of you guys probably running up the stairs because Orange got some pretty, you're all wearing chainmail and stuff.
Yep.
So she hears you guys coming up. She casts darkness, and she disappears somewhere. Yorlan, however, this drow, steps forward to attack Liza. I'm going to move Topsy over here. He steps in to attack the little halfling for a... I have to look at her armor class because she's not here. 23 will hit her armor class. And she's going to take some damage. She's going to take 8 damage. So that is that. Need to find your guys' turn as well. Actually, roll me some initiative. Why don't we do that?
Why not?
Absolutely.
On earth not. Cool. Florence of the 19.
The boys. That's my one good roll for the day.
Yep.
So I will use to great advantage from my position of complete unconsciousness.
Yep.
Perfect.
Just think very aggressive thoughts from beyond the abyss.
Consciousness.
Beyond the grave.
From beyond the abyss, I get it.
Thank you, Cord. I'm glad someone appreciates my subpar joke.
Okay, so
That's
we
what I
have... What do we have from Draco?
Just trying to figure it out.
Okay.
Just look at the numbers, Josh.
The numbers. What are the numbers, Mason?
No. Refuse. Right, I don't have a
There are like
token
a
anymore,
million
so-
new followers on Twitter, which is awesome.
I will just roll. And
Cool, so we're going to have Drago going first. and then
14.
Florence, and then we're going to have Draco. I'm going to add a turn to you there for a 14. Sweet, so, Orin. No, Florence even. It is your turn.
Shall I roll a death saving throw?
I believe you should.
I believe I should not. I can't go spare the dying on myself whilst unconscious.
Take it as a given. Let's give that a save. That's a failure. That is one
Oh, good.
failure. So let's put a.
Only-
This is what I like to see.
Only 10 off.
Cool. So that takes it to Draco's turn. And just before you take a go, if anyone here is new, I know you guys a lot have just been sent over by Wizard of the Coast. Hit that follow button and join the adventure. We're here playing Dungeons & Dragons every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday at the same time. That's 4 p.m. EST. So go ahead and hit that follow button. So Draco, it's your turn, my friend.
Draco is probably going to burst into the room because he was sort of right behind the halfling. And as she comes under attack, he takes it upon himself to immediately attack whatever the fuck had the audacity to attack someone he's supposed to be protecting, sort of. I guess. So he's gonna come in and basically start windmilling in this guy's face. I will roll insane.
And thank you, Kappa or Die Trying, for following. Welcome to the adventure, my friend. It's a great
I
name.
like it.
Raise
For a
your cap.
23, for only 4 damage.
23 for only 4 damage, I will take. Thank you, good sir. Anything else on your turn? You need to move your character.
I can't actually.
Oh, you come.
No, I can't. I can't see. Oh wait, no. I've been
token.
trying to. I've been trying to find my where the map is, and I have finally discovered it. I am here. No, I can't move me. Why can't I move?
You should be able to.
I can move me. There we
Yeah.
are. Fantastic. Yeah, so I'm going to come in, and I want to like get between the halfling.
Well, you can't actually do that.
I think you can because the
I thought,
halfling
yeah,
is
because
size
she's a
Oh, yeah,
halfling.
she's small. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
She's small,
Just
so
make it,
I'm
so
going
it
to get
begins.
between this guy. So the rules lawyering begins. Yeah, so I'm going to position myself firmly between her and this guy, even though she probably has a better AC than I do right now. And
Orin,
Twat him.
it's your turn.
All right, Orin is going to run up. This is a weird way to run up here. I think I can only run 30, right? He
Yeah,
only
you can get into this room. You can
Okay, okay. Thanks, Will. Where does the room start? Where the wall is, or where I'm standing?
I mean, here, the wood is technically where the room
It's a
actually
very
starts.
philosophical question. Where does the room begin?
Where would the room begin? So yeah, he's gonna probably hug the wall and probably squeeze by. Out is my way as he pushes through.
It's a bit cleaner. Cool. You going to do anything else on your turn, sir?
He can't. So. Wait. You know what he's gonna do? I retract that. I'm trying to figure out if I want to run back and save Florence.
Don't worry about me.
I'm already dead.
Actually, I am.
inside.
I'm gonna double my move. I think. Oh gosh.
Be
Yeah,
too ambitious.
He's gonna double his move and run over to Florence and try to give him some dwarven CPR, whatever that may mean. Start hammering
Exciting.
his chest.
Oh, exciting.
Oh,
Cool.
my bones.
My frail bones. My
It's this Drow's turn. This Drow's turn. Yorlan. He's going to attack Draco for a 9 versus AC.
That does not hit.
Cool, and a nat
It's a
20.
zero.
Which.
That does not hit.
Oh, okay.
Fuck you.
You're
Yes.
going to take 7 damage. to
I
the
am
face.
dead.
And thank you, Riel, for following. Welcome to the adventure, my friend. Loads of new people about. Hit that follow button, everybody.
If you hit that follow
Yeah.
button, it will be closer and closer to 800, and when we get there, we'll have every 50 followers, we have another viewer vote. So you in-game can actually vote for something stupid, something crazy, something epic that can happen.
Something
and us-
murderous.
Something murderous. That can happen, and we, the players, and you, as the viewers, can vote, and we will vote on something that has been suggested, and will have to, no matter what,
No matter
play
what.
it into the game, or throw
Yep.
it into the game as soon as
And
it
We
happens.
had a delightful attack of a giant gelatinous cube as the last one.
Yep.
Yes,
mean, it's-
I wish I gotta go back and watch that. But yeah, we had a gelatinous cube. We had
murderous.
a kraken. We've had goblins flying crystal Harleys. So yeah, do that.
It's been interesting.
And
It's
also,
been
if
cool.
you want, you can win yourself a copy of the Player's Handbook. If you don't have one of these already, get your hands on one of these. Exclamation point
I want
giveaway.
one of those.
And you can get one of those given away on Halloween. So be sure to do that, my friends. Right, so...
Halloween book.
So, let's pick things up from where we left off. Who do we just have? We had Yorlan attacking, therefore it is Florence's turn. Give me another death saving throw, my
Hello.
friend.
Please, nat 20. I don't want to die.
15.
Nice.
That's a success. So, one
That's
success,
nice.
one
That's
failure.
good.
Draco.
I'm dead. I am Cold cock. So
Give me a
I'm
death
going
saving
to
throw.
roll me a death saving
Oh
throw.
gosh.
And, no pressure, dwarf friend, but it's literally all
It's all
on you.
falling down.
Oh boy.
What are all these douchebags doing?
I am failing.
Yep,
That's
that's
what
a
I'm
fail.
doing.
Taking it
If we
to
get the
Orin's
healer up,
turn.
then maybe we'll have a better chance of getting you up.
Will probably help.
Orin,
My turn?
What are
Sweet.
you doing?
Great. Everybody rolled, so that means everybody did their turn, which was just rolling a dice. All right, so yeah, I'm going to stabilize him. We don't get our PowerPoint and stuff because we're still saving initiatives, so everything is the same day.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, I will try to stabilize medicine, right?
Yep.
Coolio.
And thank you, Alex007, for following the adventure.
Oh, nat 20. Nat 20. Does that
Stand!
Sweet.
Stand up,
Just-
you.
Yeah.
Get
let's
on your
just-
feet.
On a nat 20, let's stand you up. Florence,
Legit, just
what,
like
what,
tries
what
to
is it
stand him
you
up.
do? What is it you do, my friend, to stand up this old man?
He
Just Rochambeau him into.
he does. He
consciousness.
tries to actually. He picks him up,
I'm okay.
and with maybe some of the Moradin's blessing, he picks him up by the shoulders and like starts to like throws an arm around his neck,
Brittle bones.
and then tries to hoist a human up over his dwarven body. But he tries to get him up, and as he's like probably holding him with his hands, maybe he's being blessed and given the boon of Moradin to give his companion some life. Maybe like I've already spent my lay on hands, but maybe this is just like an additional quote unquote lay on hands. Like his palms start to glow, and he starts to like without realizing it, he's really as he gets closer and closer to actually being more upright, he probably blinks awake, blinks into consciousness, and he goes, "Stand up, and we're not done here."
Yes, I just had to. Oh, I'm so weary. And he start. Yeah, then I'll wait for my turn.
Cool. That's Orin's turn. Taking it to the Drow's turn. He's gonna step in. Actually, just gonna move into the front so we can see him better. And he's gonna attack Liza Little for 21, which is a hit, and also an 8, which is a miss. So he's gonna do some damage to her. For minimal damage, she's gonna take 2. So she's taken a total of 10. I'm gonna go and quickly edit her character sheet. 4
She's
minutes.
probably
She's down.
Good night.
Good night, sweet prince. She goes down. Taking it to Florence's turn, who just stood up.
Welcome
Yes.
back.
I look this dwarf in the eyes and I say, and after saying like, oh, I'm so weary, I kind of bluster, kind of go, "Brrr." Space out for a second, and then just look over to the violence that is occurring, and the focus returns to his eyes, and he looks at what spells he's got prepared because it was last week that I last
Hold
looked
on.
at these. Ah, yes, I've got
Spiral
this one.
notebook.
And Florence looks at this drow, and just raises a bony finger and shouts, "Flee,
You fools!
Do it.
you fools!" Yes, exactly that. Other quotes are available.
No, they are not.
So he needs to take a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw, or spend the next turn fleeing.
Cool. Who'd you do this upon? Sorry.
The drow.
Okay, you're gonna move to do that.
It's a thing.
You're
So-
not in line of sight. He's in a room above you.
Oh, sorry. I was just looking for the map. Oh, yeah, that's not good. Yeah, so I probably wouldn't see that happening, so I wouldn't do that.
Yep. Elevation is difficult.
Are these NPCs still in the room with us?
Yep.
Yeah,
Cool.
Bipeddo,
These guys are
Morlock,
kind
and
of.
Eldarif.
They seem to be kind of like healing themselves. They don't realize that there's necessarily a fight going on upstairs. There's a sound
it-
of battle, but
There's a sound of battle upstairs.
yeah.
Cool. I turn to these NPCs and I shout, "No more dawdling! To arms! To arms! Up the stairs!
To battle. Sweet.
Fight! Fight!"
All right.
Responsive to this.
The Darrow Bapido says, "Oh right, jolly good. Let's head off, boys." And he begins to zip up the staircase along, with Eldrith says, "Hey, to the fate," and Shushar,
How many hit points am I on?
you'd be on 1.
Cool. I'll
Is this a spiral staircase going up?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Shushar says, doesn't say anything, he just remains. And Ront, the orc, turns from the corpse of the spider and just bull rushes up the stairs past these guys into that room.
And as it steps on the spider, it makes like a squeaky toy noise.
Yeah. Yeah. And thank you, Spectral Adventuring, for following. Welcome to the adventure, my friend. You are a gentleman and a scholar, sir, of the highest order.
I'll quickly then just use. I moved my movement, and I will cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Sweet.
And that's as he's the dwarf injured. Does the dwarf look injured?
Are you injured, Orin?
He is not.
Wait, how many
injured.
hit? He's
I'm
not
good.
Cool. I heal myself for 11, so I'm back on full.
Yeah,
Very
probably
nice.
need it more.
And I move to. I hobble towards the door.
Cool.
I'm accelerating very slowly, so I'm still walking at this point.
Cool.
You're
It's
dropping the items in your inventory.
Draco's turn. Draco, you have
yes.
1 success and 1 failure, I believe, or just
Nope,
one.
Just one failure.
Just 1 failure.
Are you
I
sure?
like
appreciate
the
your
fact
honesty.
I like the fact you credit me with
Nice.
one success.
Hey, now you do. I foretold it.
It's like you do.
Orin, your turn.
Right, I've got to double my move back. What is it, 30? Yeah, he's gonna make it to here. Right up this there.
Nice. Cool. GG says, "I love you, Will. I love you too, my friend."
Oh wait, if I double my
My,
move,
fa-
then
my,
it's
my face from
25,
Will
yeah.
has 2 accounts, one of which is GG.
Yeah, one of which is just me saying, "I love this guy, Will. Isn't he great?" That's me. All right, so it's Ledrew's turn, and he's down. Actually, I'm gonna make a death saving throw for Liza to see how well she does. And
Currently,
it's-
she's. Nah, never mind.
Where's death saving throws on here? I've never had to do them before. There
She's
we go.
lies a lot.
She dies. That's 1 death saving. So 1 failure. Cool. And then the drow turns to Runt, who's just bull rushed up these stairs to attack him for 22, which is a hit, and an 11, which is a miss. So the 22, he's going to give Runt 8 damage, which is pretty nice. Runt takes some slashes across the arms, and he grunts, taking it to Florence's turn.
Cool. How much movement do you need to expend to get up the stairs?
You spend half your turn. Well, you can probably finish your movement up like
Up the
here.
top, yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say. So, cool. Florence, I guess I have to use a dash action. So yeah. I kind of hobble up the stairs after these people that have run up there. Don't even notice is it the Marrow there that's not fighting downstairs?
It's a Kuatoa.
Koto, cool. The one that is like a mer person.
Yeah.
Yep, he's like
interesting.
Like an evil
Like a
mer person.
Yeah, he doesn't seem particularly evil, this one. You probably wouldn't know anything about their race.
Yeah,
Very dead in the eyes.
Yeah.
I stagger upstairs and get onto the top of the stairs very out of breath, but with a kind of grim determination.
Nice. Evening, Scardstar. Good to see you, buddy. So Runt is going to slam into this drow for a 6 versus AC. He's wrong-footed by the amount of corpses down in this room. And Pepito runs up, and he kind of flanks the drow, all the while remaining in his kind of polite, bizarre, "Hello, there's a fight going on, really good." And then he gets out 2 daggers from somewhere, and go and...
Do we want to know where?
You don't necessarily want to know where, and he goes for this drow. For 4 damage. Cool, so his drow's taking a little bit of...
that thing.
Yeah, I know, yeah. So many corpses around here. The drow is here. So, Eldrith runs up as well. She gets in an attack. whilst looking at the corpses of the two gnomes on the floor for a nat 20. Well, not a nat 20, sorry, just a 20. So she's going to deal 5 damage to the drow. Let's go surrounded at this point. Draco, give me a death saving throw.
I will indeed do that.
Oh my.
And I have.
Open up with a death, then you have to race the stream to make character.
Yep.
Oh, 16. I'm alive. It looks like I'm gonna live. What a shame.
What
Stream.
a shame.
Is that 1 failure, 2 successes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Could
Nat
always give
20,
them
nat,
that one.
1 even could still do it, so
That's true.
Yeah, I know.
we'll
We
Right.
live in hope.
we live in hope stream. So Orin Lightvein. Orin.
Right, I press onward. Oh gosh, what am I doing?
The daggers probably came from the same place that Link keeps all his gear in the Zelda games.
And no
Yep.
more need be said about it.
I'm gonna go here and try to take out this hoe. Yeah, it is. It's black, right? It's dark everywhere.
Yeah, pretty dark in this room.
You got Darwin.
Great. He's
I'm
just
gonna
be
move.
like, come out and fight me.
I'm gonna move Liza and Draco to the side just so we can see what's going on a
Great.
bit better.
I wonder how I can like.
How dare you?
Actually, I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna go
Off the
here
edge.
and try to reach and grapple said lady and or whatever it is.
This guy's a bloke, yeah. The
The
lady
bloke.
appears. Well, you wouldn't have seen her, but she cast
I
darkness.
can't tell. I'm a dwarf who hates drow. They're all ladies to me. So yeah, he's going to
Wow.
drag whatever it is out of the darkness. He's going to try to. So I guess that's a athletics disadvantage.
It wouldn't actually be a disadvantage.
Well, because
Just like-
it's black. I can't see anything.
Yeah, well, the interesting thing about darkness is you technically have advantage and disadvantage, so it's just straight. Yeah, you don't have disadvantage.
Okay.
I looked this up just for this
Oh, just for this instance.
this thing, spell darkness. Yeah.
11 says.
11s is. Let me give him an athletics.
What about second breakfast?
Second breakfast on 11 says.
Got a 16, so he resists. He's
How
kind of
dare you.
surrounded by everything, but he managed to just elbow you out of the way.
Yeah.
So
I probably tripped
anything-
on a corpse.
It's possible. Anything else to do a turn, Orin?
Oh no, I can't do anything else on my turn.
Okay, cool. So that takes it to the drow. He's gonna.
Does Liza do any more? She needs to do a
Oh
death
yeah,
saving
let's give her a
first.
death saving throw, don't I? Thank
Dies
you
a
for
little.
that. Dies a little. Very
Random.
good. There she is. Let's see what she gets. That's a 14, so success. So 1 success, 1 failure. The drow goes to stab Orin for a 7, and then comes back round to Ront for a 20. And deals him 7 damage. And the orc is looking pretty wounded. He's got a lot of slashes across his chest along his arms at this point. Taking it to Florens, your turn, my friend. James.
James.
Fucking mute button. That's exactly what Florence says. He's just
Fucking
desperately
mute.
trying to cast us spell. Muted himself again. Yeah, I just have to see if this counter is a bonus action, if I can do both. It's an action, so I'll go for that. Florence is going to look to the Orcans and just kind of do a slight waving gesture towards him in a wizardly fashion, and just say, "Take heart, Master Orc." And he's going to cast heal. What's it called? Cure wounds.
Cool.
Wherever the hell it has gone.
Now where is that spell? Take heart, Master Orc. Now where did I put that spell?
Everything this man says is Gandalf. He heals for 6.
Sweet. Anything else?
I am going to, from my current position, if I shuffle over here, will I take an attack of opportunity?
If you shuffle where, sorry, ping it for me.
So if I go from
Yeah,
here,
you would take an attack of opportunity.
I'll stay perfectly motionless.
Cool.
And yeah, I can't do anything else. If you
Cool. Ront comes in for another attack for a 12 for a miss. Pepito comes in for
Damn.
Ten.
Critical 10.
and a nat 1. He loses one of his daggers, flies across the room. He's kind of in a bit of a blood rage at this point.
Piddo is.
Hottest blood rage.
Yeah, he's gone ham. Eldriff comes in to try and stab the drow from behind for a 19, which is a hit. And she's going to deal 6 damage to him. He's looking pretty wounded and desperate. Draco, give me a death saving throw. It's your turn.
Abso-freaking-lutely.
That one. Did.
19. I'm
Good job.
alive.
Good job. So roll me 1d4. And thank you, Robertson Castle, for following. Welcome to the adventure, my friend. You're a gentleman and a scholar, sir.
Oh, I rolled 4. I don't know what happened there. It didn't register.
Cool. Oh. Sure, 1d4.
Oh, my face when roll 20 hates me. This is revenge for the luck I've had in the first day campaign. It's just
Yes.
like, I'll kill you now.
Good job. So you'll be up in 2 hours, my friend. Taking it to
Indeed.
Oren's turn.
Okay, get to the map layer. Okay, so this lady's still here,
Dude.
or dude, or whatever it is. He's gonna go for the same. Actually, no, he's just gonna draw his sword and attack. If he doesn't have a disadvantage, then, you know, he's gonna just do it. Hey. 16.
Cool. 16 for 3 damage. Nice.
Yes.
Anything else on your turn? He takes a slash for a kind of minor one.
I think so. I think that's it. I don't think he can do anything else.
Okay.
Yeah, could move, but no.
Zhao's gonna get
No,
some
good.
attacks in. He's looking pretty desperate. He
Good.
goes to stab Oren for a 17. Is that a hit?
Of course it is.
Oren?
Yep.
Or is
Well,
cr-
let's see. Yeah. Yes, it is a hit.
Is a hit.
Yep.
Take 7 damage.
I'd love to.
Thank you. And then
I'd
he
love nothing more.
slashes Runt, who's just been healed for 8, back down. So, Florence, your turn.
So Florence seeing the he gives a brief glance to the unconscious pile on the floor and sees some sort of like faint movement. So figures he probably doesn't need to do any work there. And so he draws his drow short sword that he's obtained and just emits a kind of hoarse and just gives
Was
like,
that like
a
you
one-
neigh like a horse, or
Yes.
just like you have a horse voice?
however you would like to to interpret that. And yeah, I swing wildly at this drowman.
Okay.
When you piss off a cleric and he turns into
I
a
rolled
senator.
a 6.
6 is not a hit. Anything else in your turn?
I'm going to just back away and risk the attack of opportunity.
Alright. 22.
Good.
You take 5 damage.
I do indeed.
Cool.
Good.
He just kind of turns and stabs you
Catches
as
me.
you go away.
Catches me on the backswing.
Yeah, always. So, Bapiddo, he's just got 1 dagger. He actually grabs it in 2 hands to go for a downward swing into this thing for a 21 versus AC, which a hit for 6 damage, and he just brings it down into the back of this drow's kind of neck as he's busy fighting Oren, and he just brings it down and then slices it all the way down.
Nice.
And he's just clear covered in blood spurting all over him, and he's just like, oh
This
well,
is where we've
that
been-
was a. And then he goes like the corpse falls to the floor, and he just starts like licking some blood off his hands, and the battle is over.
This
Right.
is where we've all been going wrong with daggers. It's obviously the two-handed dagger technique
Yep.
is lethal.
I'm gonna
Oh,
roll some
I-
death saving
I
throw
have
for
used
Liza.
it. Can I walk over and cast Spare the Dying on her? As
Yep.
a cantrip. Yeah, I just walk over to her, touch her on the forehead, and restore some life to her.
Cool.
Just press her nose.
Boop.
Just
So Draco appears to be down
Dead.
still, but alive. You guys are left here in the room. The two gnomes here are dead. The darkness dissipates after a while, and there's no sign of anyone else. But of course, the the alarm has still been raised in the place.
Yeah.
Mm.
I say to the assembled people, we should take rest, not for too long. There will be more, he says as he picks up Liza and Draco one at a time. There's a distinct crunching sound from his back as he picks up Draco and lays the two of them on the table. And he's like sets about tending to the wounds of the others. Is this going to count as a short rest?
If you're gonna wait long enough for a short rest, it will.
Are we okay to wait for a short rest, Cord?
We as in me? Oh, no, I'm not, actually. I'm at half, and so are you, so we should probably short rest.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess we wait for an hour or
It
so.
won't
'Cause
be
we need to
long
wait
till they
for-
come again, but let's rest for a bit.
Okay.
We must wait for the others to be back on their feet.
Gotta wait to crack your back.
wait for my spine to repair itself.
Like, oh! Alright, we can't do much until we...
Nice.
Cool. Yep. So spend any hit dice that you want to. Draco, you come up at some point.
Cool.
Do I need to
do I-
one thing for healing in time?
Can I roll my hit dice?
Yep.
I don't suppose I can. I can. Fantastic. And
Yeah, Ranjan Stomp asks, are these maps available anywhere? I made them myself, and maybe at some point I'll release them on our website, www.encounterroleplay.com. But for the moment, they are
The
exclusive.
private.
But I will, like I say,
can't
if
play
you
with
want some, then I'll release them.
basically, Will's just a tease.
hmm I did spend
It's
like
like-
I spent about 6 hours creating these maps, so.
Well, we
I
have
li-
some
I like it.
viewer
Like-
games coming up, don't we?
We do. We have some video games coming up. You can play with us on every Thursday at 4 p.m. EST. That's !play. You can come in and play a game with us. I'll be hosting a West Marches style game. You can come in every week on Thursday, and that could be really cool. And also, we're doing a 24-hour D&D live stream on Saturday the 24th. That's not this Saturday, but the next, and you can come along, and there's a view game for that as well. More details to follow. Right, so you guys are in a stream. You spend about a couple of hours in here resting. Draco, you come up. Liza also comes up. And you appear to be... I'll move these corpses off. So what do you do?
How long are we staying? How long is a short rest?
Probably a couple of hours.
Okay. I hear a subway, so someone else speak.
Is anybody hurt?
I sort of
Just
give you a weird.
but nothing to waste your energy upon.
Yeah, I'm just like I've just come round from unconsciousness, but sure, I'm fine.
It's like very,
Yeah.
like sluggish, like you just woke up from like a drunken, like a drunken slumber.
Apart from being knocked unconscious and violently attacked by pretty much everything we've come across so far, I'm fine.
I go. In the meantime, I probably would have like ripped some of the clothing from the drow, like his cloak, and ripped it into bandages or something, and
Okay.
also searched him. Is what I found anything upon searching him.
Yeah, when you search him, you find about 20 darts on his body, which appear to be poisoned of some description.
Cool. Darts 20. Dex. What damage dice are they?
It's probably like D4.
I'll look it up for you.
Yeah, cool. Just message it to me whenever. I'll make sure to use it as soon as possible, just to irritate you. I throw a dart at Oren.
It does
Yeah.
0 damage.
0 damage. Don't roll anything.
It does 1d4 uncertain damage.
All right. So back in
Yeah,
character.
and
What do you guys do?
I set to bandaging Draco, and dressing his wounds along with any of the other injured people.
Okay, you guys bandage for a while, rest, recover. At the end of this, everyone seems to be kind of back to the world of the living and or fighting.
Welcome back, dragon.
Should I roll medicine to get him some hit points back, or is he using a hit? Oh, did you use a hit dice, Josh?
I use the hit dice, yeah.
Cool.
What's your hit points at?
So, 9. The
Oh, well.
tankiest of tank. I'd say it's alright. That my max hit points isn't far off that. I rolled really bad for my max hit points. So yeah.
We also have health bars now on our tokens, so viewers
Yeah.
can see what our health is like. So
Nice.
as you're adjusting your character sheet, adjust your
Yeah.
token too.
I've noticed. Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, I cough up some blood and pat myself down, and I'm like, all right, we should probably be heading off somewhere far away.
Quite. We should head for the surface, whichever way that may be. Do any of you?
I just point at the ceiling.
There's a door here.
Indeed, it seems to be our only line of advance. And Florence casts light.
I should
on...
quickly mention to you, there are actually 2 doors, as previously legend on, actually 2
there's
doors
one.
on the map. But let me reveal 1, 2. There are 2 passages.
Cool.
One leads out this way to what looks like another guard room. One leads out here and into abyss.
Oh well, let's get out of here.
Is when in doubt, always take the right-hand option.
Take the
And Florence casts a light upon the tip of his hat.
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
Just
Only the
the
tip. Only ever the tip. And it says, "Well, suppose no one's going to be volunteering to go first." And Florence
I'll go.
walks.
The Dragonkin like tries to muscle his way forward and just isn't up for it.
Florence grumbles happily to himself at this and follows the dwarf
I've got
out
a
the door.
bone to pick with these through.
I think as do we all. Anyone who wants to come with us is welcome, but if you would prefer to die here. And Florence gives a stern look to everyone,
I
turns
like
around
you,
and walks out after the
Florence.
dwarf.
A human. I don't think we actually know names yet.
My
Do we?
my name is Florence.
Yeah, we introduced our names.
Yeah, I think so.
It says
Right.
he's forgotten that, so he's my name is Florence.
I know. You told me.
What's your name?
My name is Orin Lightvein.
Ah, yes, you told me.
I know.
And he grumbles to himself.
This is where we creep along and wait for a trap.
Pulling into Will reveals more of the map.
Cool.
Are any of the NPCs following us?
Yep.
No.
Ron appears to be going up here.
Just creeping. It's basically we're playing like a what's that game where
Grandma's something.
Grandma's something where you have to sneak up on the GM.
Mother, may I?
Cool. Shusha also comes along. Let me actually both of you all of you roll me perception tests.
No.
Their eyes aren't what they used to be.
Can't make me.
Yeah, we've got light within like 30 feet, I think, or something. From my hat.
At 21, I
don't
see
see it.
everything.
Cool. There's a drow here.
Oh, hello.
You can also see
I-
down here.
I'm going to try and sneak up
18.
behind.
I see that
Yeah.
as well.
Yep. Probably everyone but Orin.
What are we looking at?
I point towards the drow and say,
Holy shit.
it's a drow, Master Dwarf.
Oh, they're just the black
your wits
skin
about you
upon
and
the
I-
black surface is so hard to see.
Yeah, I say keep your wits about you, and then as I touch him upon the shoulder, I cast guidance upon him, so you can just add in the next minute if you need to, you can add D4 to an
Nice.
ability check. Before or after you roll. Have fun.
Thank you.
Fantastic. I am trying to be sneaky, but I rolled an 8.
Cool. So, Draco attempts to come up behind his trail sneakily, but he turns before you even get to that point. Back here.
Yeah, I'm going to
Get back there, you little.
Oh. I can imagine like he's like I know how to do this, and he like raises his arms like he's in Scooby Doo, takes like leans
You
forward.
just are you walking like a T-Rex?
Yes, essentially. And then I like like there's like nothing around, and then there's just like one whoopee cushion on the floor, and I decide to step exactly there. And,
Cool. So you you raise the alarm. He turns, having heard you, and shouts something unintelligible in a different language and sprints off. He is not having a good day.
Oh, he's smart.
And thank
What's
you,
the-
Blur
what's the
Lemon
floor?
and Helping Hand 97 for following. Welcome to the adventure, my friends. You're all gentlemen and scholars. And Run, Jump, Stomp. You guys, it's too much. Okay,
What's
so
the floor made of?
wood. You're on a appears to be a wooden platform looking down into the abyss down below. There seems to be a cavern floor deep below.
Oh,
there.
that wasn't actually like a corner with walls. This is we're fucking.
This is a wooden platform over the abyss.
Yep.
Oh shit!
There's the web.
Florence just turns to the group and says, "Run the other way," and casts burning hands on the floor on like the path in front of us, and then hurries back in the opposite direction towards the other path.
This is where Will just laughs because when we get up that other way, it's just going to be a dead
full
end,
circle.
which is going to be entirely dead. I'll double
I
my
jump
moves.
to my death. I just incinerate myself and jump to my death.
Cool.
Head out this way. I'm gonna keep moving my token until Will stops me.
All right, so
I've gone into the abyss.
now we need to get
Come
out of the abyss. So you guys move forward. Great minds, Smith. So let me
It does
go.
I take it the path catches fire and it's like burning back the other way.
Yeah.
We hear it crackling.
You walk in
And then
here.
we hear
Ront-
an alarm.
Smoke alarm.
The drow call excellence.
Yes. We were doing absolutely fine until you set off the smoke alarm, and now we're
The
really
smoke
bugged.
alarm.
Cool. So you walk in here. Ront has murdered
change the batteries.
a drow, and he turns around as you guys enter, and he says, "More of them outside, to the left."
Good going. To the left. So that means we should go to the left. As he kind of grins maniacally. To the left, to the left. Everybody says there's dark elves to the left.
The darkness. Those are my. Let's stop.
I was gonna say, now,
It's good
please.
going. We're in no way endorsed by. Is it Beyonce? That's-
Yeah, it doesn't.
Anyway, so
Yeah, I Florence says, "Have at them, Runt. Do what you do best."
cool. He just grunts and bulldozes outside. As...
Careful. As he pushes me.
Yeah.
Whoa.
There appears to be another guardhouse here, and as you come up, there appears to be what looks like a big basket just up here. And also, there are two drow fighting two flying demon things, which have just come down, swooped down from the ceiling, and started to attack these two drow here.
Oh, good.
Okay, are they actually like attacking them from above, or have they landed to attack? As in, can we move under?
Yeah, they have landed to attack. They are
Ah.
in these spaces here.
God knows Will hates the flying combat rules.
Yeah, God knows everyone does. Sorry, wizards, look guys.
It's not like they're watching.
Indeed.
Cool.
Keep up.
In which case, I'm going to try and what? Yeah, that's a basket, and then we can't really see what's off here. I presume there's a doorway there, though.
Yep, there's a doorway there.
Cool. I'm just gonna try and run past them to this doorway to see what's there.
Cool. So you look in. There's a drow in here.
I'm gonna keep running. I'm just gonna run full tilt at him, like an absolute loon, and I'm going to try and basically tackle him.
Nice.
All right. Give me a
I
roll.
presume that'll be some sort of athletics. It's something I'm reasonably good at. He says rolling a 13.
Nice. He's going to attempt to roll a 13 as well. So contested. It's just the same. You're like caught in a struggle.
Cool.
Tussle.
So we're grappling.
A little tussle.
We tussle.
Little tussle right
Everyone
now.
loves to tussle.
Yes, indeed. So Ront comes in to charge these guys, trying to cut a demon up. He doesn't manage to, and he just kind of barrels into this demon.
He's not doing particularly well, is he?
But he's killed this drow in here, to be fair.
Fair.
That's true.
So
He's tanked a lot of damage as well.
Draco, it's actually your turn. And
It
thank
is?
you, Prinler, for following. Welcome, Cleveland. Oh no, your turn. We've gone first.
Yeah, I was gonna
Orange.
say I feel like I used my turn to do that
I
shit.
thought it was Printer. I was like, what a name.
Unfortunately, he's run out of ink at the moment, so he's not much use to us. He's a squid.
Did you say Orin?
Yep.
Cool. Orin goes, you take on the demons. I'll take the drow. Come on, Rund. And he kind of pushes him through. And hopes to get to the... Oh, crap. I don't know how I can get there. I'm going to try to dive.
Jump the gap.
Yeah, I'm going to jump the
Jump
gap.
the gap.
He's going to
Nice.
jump the gap.
Oh, I
Indiana
love you
Jones.
so hard.
A dwarf in armor jump. Toss
I
me.
got this. Yeah. And he leaps off, and it's a tiny little gap, which anybody can make, but because here we go. Oh, good.
Oh! On a 5, you do not make it. You jump, leap, and you're kind of clutching
Dangling?
on. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
dangling above the abyss. And as you look
no.
down, you
Oh,
see.
oh!
Yep.
Roll your plus D4. Use it now because it'll run out in a second.
Ah. But
Oh,
I don't
yes,
know if
yes, indeed.
it'll make it.
And you can roll it after a roll. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
What a 9.
So it's actually a 9.
A 9. Cool. It's still a failure, but it's not quite as bad.
That's really
I
what
actually have
I like to
2 more
It's not
fingers
quite-
are now helping. Now,
Nice.
now I'm
They
grabbing
always
with 2
do, I
hands.
find.
So you're gripping on, and you look down, and you see the massive spider webs from down below, and at least giant spiders, and one of them's looking up at you, crawling towards you. Yep. So it is these guys' turn. So the drow are going to make some attacks. I'll just GM roll them for speed. These guys.
You don't
want-
need to see how badly you're screwed.
You really don't want to know. There we go. So they take some attacks for some damage. These 2 drow actually cut up these demon things pretty badly. The demons are going to go and kind of claw in at them, and they're kind of bird-like creatures with large beaks, and they make some pretty horrific screeching sounds as they come in. And get some hits back, taking it to Florence turn.
Hello. So Florence is kind of tired because he's exhausted himself with magical healings and such lately. He's going to spend his turn rummaging around this room looking for something useful. He's going to try and generally search any furniture and this dead guy.
Okay,
He has rope.
In the-
I know what
in-
you should do with it.
Hang myself.
Yep, that's it. Well, this isn't gonna go anywhere.
This has not gone well. I'm going to take the easy way out, boys.
Quick, Pipetto, get me that footstool.
Yeah, do you want me to roll anything?
yeah, roll me a perception check. As you're looking around this room. And once again, if any of you guys are new and have not yet followed the adventure, please do hit that follow button. Join along. At 800 viewers, you guys get to make any decision which happens. You can also win a copy of the player's handbook! Giveaway. Go ahead, win yourselves one of those bad boys.
Indeed.
So on a 22, Florence, yeah, you rummage about in these cupboards and drawers and stuff, and you find two rather nice-looking daggers. You can tell they're magical. They're +1 daggers.
Oh, they're
And you
shotgun
also
daggers.
and you also find two chainmail shirts, which are also finely woven elven craft, and they are +1 as well.
Cool. Is there anything on this dead dude, or any sort of like documents or anything, paperwork, or is it just those?
Yes, thank you for reminding me. I've got a lot of things to think about, but yes, thank you, Vargas, for following. Welcome to the adventure, my friend. You're a gentleman and a scholar, sir. And as you find, as you search this drow, you find some documentation. You find some parchment on him, and
In a language that I understand.
It is in Undercommon, so you can make out some words, but not all of them. From what you can gather, it seems to be a list of names of possibly slaves or prisoners, or just notable individuals. You can't quite make out who it is. But, I mean, that's pretty much what you can get as the few seconds you get to cast your eyes over it.
Okay, cool. I will, I'll chuck the two daggers to Bepedo and
Nice.
say, you use these. They're better than yours.
Ah, thank you, sir. This will do very well for the divine quest. And thank you,
Yes. Now have at them.
thank you, Ghost of Christmas Future, for following. Welcome to the adventure, my friend.
My
Uh,
face
Need to
when you
ask
throw
what
two
divine
knives.
quest is.
I like that you just threw two knives at a god.
Yep.
I mean, I always fight gods in these things. It always
Yeah.
goes well.
Oh, you do indeed, actually. You have a track record with fighting gods.
And it is Bepido's turn, so he's going to come in and with these daggers start going ham.
Is he going to windmill like a loon?
He
I feel like
is.
that's
Oh my
tactics.
god, and that 20. Here we go.
Oh,
Bepido.
he's gone off the rails.
He's absolutely gone mental. Okay, that's a lot of damage. And another roll, please, Bepido. For
No, Bepedo, please, Bepedo.
Let's know Bepido. Right, he comes in and takes these demons. Kind of takes them by surprise, comes in, just kind of slam dunks his two daggers down into their skulls, pulls them out, and says, "Ah!" On his turn. And it's Draco's turn.
I just want to mention, if you guys don't want to wait for every 50 viewers to play and get involved, you guys can scroll down to our donation program, and you guys can get involved immediately. You can donate as little as £1, and you can give any of us or Will, any of the monsters, some inspiration. And that's always a fun way you can play along. I may need some inspiration. That's why I wanted to plug this in on my turn. So yes, anyway, or before my turn. But yeah, anyway,
That's what you
look down.
spend your turn doing. You spend your turn plugging in chat for inspiration.
Plugging in chat for inspiration. Exactly.
Give me inspiration.
Because I am dangling over an abyss of spiders.
It's
But anyway,
Draco, it's your turn.
It is indeed. Okay, I'm going to definitely try and get this guy, like, I'm going to try and, like, I wanted to throw him off the edge, but I'm in a room now, and I feel like that's been taken away from me by the cruel, cruel thing that is physics. So I'm just going to try and stab this man. A 19 for 7 damage.
A 19 for 7 damage is a hit. A fine hit, sir.
Thank you very much. I just, as we're grappling, I managed to draw a sword and slice at his stomach. Are we still grappling, or does that end the grappling?
That pretty much ends a grapple, as you can like stab this guy. Yeah.
You stab him, he decides he doesn't want to hug anymore.
Ghost of Christmas Future, a great British pound is the currency. And thank you, TimDog88 for following, and Skylion1 for following. Welcome to the adventure, my friends. You're both gentlemen and scholars of the highest order. And it's Orin's turn. Orin, you're dangling over an abyss. These two drow have noticed you there, and one is
No, they
kind
haven't.
of standing up over you.
All right.
So-
I will grab his ankle and
Go for the ankles.
try to yank him off. I'm gonna yank him off. All right. So you heard me
We are
right,
the most
chat.
mature
That's what I'm
people.
doing. Abyss Cliff and chill. All right. So I'm going to.
10 minutes
Athletics or
into a best cliff
acrobatics?
and chill, and he gives you this.
It gives you this.
Athletics to grab and yank, or acrobatics to grab and yank?
Athletics.
That's my girl.
Persuasion.
22. Persuasion. I'm gonna use performance.
Sleight of hand.
And
Nice.
sleight of hand.
So, sometimes it is. So on a 22. Yeah.
What has happened?
Terrible things. On a 22, you just pull the straw off. You get him off by the ankles,
Yep.
and
Okay.
you throw him off over the edge, and he goes down, and this giant spider below just like grabs him in his mandibles, and chomps him nicely. So Orin, it's your turn, and then it's this drow who's going to go and fight Bepido. Move like corpse away. He's going to make an attack against Bepido for a 12, which is a miss.
Help me, Runt.
And this drow in here is going to attack Draco. He's also going to draw his short sword on you, my friend, for a 13 versus AC.
That doesn't. That hits bugger. It does. I'm not wearing any armor.
Cool. You're going to take some damage.
Mhm.
You're only going to take 4, though, so
Oh, that's okay. It's not like that's half my health.
cool.
Fantastic.
It is Florence's turn.
Is Orin still dangling?
He is dongling. He is.
Dongling dangling.
Cool. I'll run over to him and use my wiry old man strength, and just kind of call down to him, "Take my hand!" And I reach my hand down to him. I assume he takes it, and I will attempt to heave him up.
The yank and heave.
Yank. Oh dear.
That feel when you ask Bay to help you.
Hold on that one.
Sweet.
Goodbye, Orin.
I like,
So-
I like it. In my head,
Oh,
like
no.
this old man, he reaches down to like try and grab you, and instead he just
pushes me.
punches you in the nose.
He actually just trips and like palms my head and pushes me farther. No. This is awesome.
So
Try and-
what happens on this beautiful nat one? Ront comes in from behind, kind of bulldozes you over as he comes to attack this drow. And as you go down to, you're kind of bending over to pull up his hand. You actually get knocked down too, but you manage to cling on, just by the edge, like full on Gandalf mode. So you're
Fly, you
So it's
fool!
both of us.
and thank you, Peanut Butter Guy, for following. Welcome to the adventure, my friend. You're
30
doing-
more.
Yep.
30
Around
more
about
until
now,
we get a
he's
viewer.
regretting picking up that chainmail. It's probably weighing him down quite a lot.
But don't worry, because it's Bepido's turn. MVP Bepido goes
I
in
can
for
get
15.
you up, but I must kill you. I mean, slice your face.
The 15 versus AC is just a hit. And
Just a
he's
hit.
going to deal some damage. A fine hit. For 5 damage, Drow takes. And then Ront comes in, having bulldozed past Florin, knocking him over.
After murdering a player character.
For a 15 versus AC as well. And he's actually going to try and barrel this thing through. And he does. And he just kind of bulldozes through like an absolute tank and knocks this guy off the edge. Leaving it to Draco's turn, still locked in mortal combat with this drow in this guard room over here.
Cool. I'm going to try and I'm going to be a complete pussy about this, and I'm basically going to try and grab him and throw him through the door out of the room because I need help and I am very battered and bruised. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
All right, do it.
For a nat one, of course.
No.
So I'm dead.
You're pinned. you're like pinned to the floor essentially. He just kind of sweeps the legs out from under you as you try and do your thing. So you're going to be at
You're my
disadvantage.
fang.
But it's Orin's turn, clinging onto the edge of Florence here.
Oh my god.
I give
Alright,
him
he's
a
gonna
look.
try to pull himself up, I guess.
5
I'll be like,
seconds.
Pedro,
Chill.
help me up. And then he's gonna try to, I guess, pull himself up. Fly, you fool. I did animal handling. That's not the right one. There we go. 23.
Nice. At 23, you're up. What else do you
Sweet.
do on your turn?
That's his movement. I can't go anywhere to attack or do anything. Everybody's. Can I double my movement and do another move?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just trying to remind everyone whilst we're here, at 1,000 followers, you guys can vote. That's what we're doing at 1,000 followers. It's in chat if you want to vote.
Wait, what?
Oh,
what are we-
that thing. Yeah, yeah. All right, so that's my turn. You just kind of hear dwarven chainmail and him be like. So I see he's running behind you or running up to you, Draco.
Oh.
Like against
Nice.
the doorway.
Don't mind me.
I forgot about that. Sorry.
This,
It's a beautiful image because I've still got the light emitting from the tip of my hat.
just the tip. So the drow is going to be at advantage as he attacks.
As he murders me.
As he murders you. Yeah. So you're pinned down onto the floor. A 9 and a 10. So it's
Wow!
a 10 versus AC.
It does not hit.
Nice. Nice.
Fantastic.
Taking it
take-
to Florence's turn. Unless you had something to say, something?
No, that's it.
Okay, cool. Florence, you're dangling.
I'm dongling. I will. Yeah.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Do I have any cantrips that will help here?
Yeah. Guidance?
I guess I'll use guidance on myself and then
Spare
use
the
my
dying.
Spare
Just do
me.
that one in advance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
As a
guess can I use
reaction.
guidance as an action and then use my movement to try and haul myself up.
Sure, yeah, you can do that.
Sick, cool. So I will. I'll do athletics and then plus D.
Thanks for the heads up, Vargas.
Oh my god!
It's a nat 1, so I'm gonna roll a.
Make it not a nat one.
Oh god.
Good.
It's a
That's a seven.
5 on a nat 1. Well, it's a 7 on a nat 1. 5 fools.
Cool. So you are you were clinging onto the edge, and then you just lose a step. You've got like a fingernails clawing into it. Bepido's turn. He looks over and says, "Do you need a hand over there, chap?"
Rapido, help me!
Oh, well, you should have said so. Go on, then. And he
Slices your hand off. Ah,
Is Bepido related to the guard on the door of Merkglow?
It's
In-
possible.
Should have said so. Should've said
On
so.
a 17, the perfect number.
I ascend.
You-
to a new level of being.
He pulls you up and he actually brings you into a warm embrace. He's like, come over here.
I hug him. So
Um,
he's the Kuatoa, isn't he?
no, he is Ladero.
He's the
He's the
blood
Darrow.
magic Darrow.
Yeah, blood magic Darrow. Liza's probably just hiding because what Liza does.
Yeah, that's
Eldrith runs in for a fight. Shushar's just praying or meditating at this point. Draco.
Draco is going to just be like, like everything's gone really wrong for him, so he's just going to try and if this guy's pinning him down, so he's essentially going to just
Yeah.
try and make this guy lay on his sword. I'm going to try and help him along with his honorable seppuku.
Lovely.
For a 21 with 8 damage.
Nice.
Most honourable. Nice. How does he die?
it's literally like how it's. I managed to draw my sword and then I tuck it under my arm and just hold it so it's pointing directly up, and then knock his arm out and he just falls on the blade.
Nice.
Sweet.
Oh.
We are out of combat.
I roll his
I
limp,
gasp and
lifeless corpse
splutter.
off him.
Oh, Pepedo. I thought I was gone.
Well, you nearly did fall off the edge there, but I got you up, don't you remember?
I do. and I place my hand on his shoulder and I cast guidance.
Oh,
Thank you.
oh, this will help on the divine mission.
What exactly is divine mission, Pepedo?
I can't quite define
Genocide of the
divine.
highest order.
Come on now, we've probably get off into this little basket thing and hop off down into the darkness. After all, that's what divine mission commands.
Is
Going down.
that similar to finding a way out?
Out.
Out of the abyss.
Ah.
We all pause and break the fourth order.
He says, oh, you mean the Underdark? Oh, I have absolutely no clue how everyone could ever leave. Ah.
Oh, good.
He walks
you know,
off.
you know the side room that we were in before? Were there multiple doors out there, or is it just this way?
No, it's just this way.
Cool. It's just there's a door on the icon, but I assume that's just the token. Cool. And Florence walks over to these two ingrates, and tosses each of them a chainmail shirt, a +1 chainmail shirt. Yes, you might be more suited to using this than me. And then I lean against. Florence leans against the wall to get his breath back.
Nice.
Draco is going to have a look at this desk that he's just wandered over to.
Cool. There appears to be several parchments and notes here.
I look at them.
They appear to be in Undercommon.
I don't really speak Undercommon.
No.
So,
So you'll be able to get
yeah, no, I know. I can make out the odd sort of word or two.
just Pepe every now and again in there.
I look at it and it's basically just all in text speak, and I'm just like, my God, what is this code? And I sort of scoop it up and I search the actual desk itself, like in any drawers or things.
Cool, you find somebody's darts. You find 10 small darts.
How much damage do those darts do, Will?
17.
Oh, cool. I'm just going to enter that in now.
I will also enter that in. Crit on a 17, indeed. Darts, so I've got 10 darts. How much damage did I actually do? Is it 17?
I'll look it up in a bit. I don't actually have it to hand.
Okay, I don't care right now. Cool. Yeah. In which case they do 17 damage. Let's just see how that looks. Beautiful. And yeah. In which case I bugger around for a bit, just trying to get some of the blood out of my regal clothing, and then give up entirely and stroll out. Just looking, yeah, no, I killed him. Nobody worry. I killed the bad one, the boss.
Eldrift turns to you, Orin, and says, "Do you think we should get in that thing?" She's just pointing to this basket type.
Is it connected to anything? Or is it
It
just
appears to
kinda
be
suspended?
connected by like a complicated series of pulleys and ropes.
All right.
I march forward towards it, and
I think-
I just march into it and just stand, look around, realize I have absolutely bugger all idea what I'm returning.
Could you look up basket for that token? Because I'm gonna need something like that for a future adventure that we are.
I will let you know. Yes.
All right. So, yeah, he's like, I believe so. We could probably get to the surface, or, away from these buggers. And he points, and probably at the same time you hear in the background.
Yeah.
It's just like, all aboard, I guess.
Yeah.
Florence!
I go to step into the basket and I reach out a hand for Orin to help me in because I'm a frail old man at the
Yeah,
moment.
you probably just like
Very
put your
shaken
hand
up.
on top of his head. And he's just like,
Have you
got like a
Did
scowl.
you see the message? Did you see the message cord that you have the
Yes, I
+1?
did. Thank you.
Yeah, cool. Splendid.
It's already in
And
there. Thank you.
I stumble in.
Cool.
I like the idea like we get in and it's just like there's a weight limit. Just like well fuck.
Snaps. Well done.
I'll go. I'll wait for the next one on my own on this one.
Here you go, Draco. You can have this one. Then he takes off his old chainmail and throws it at his feet. And
I gave Draco the other.
Never mind.
I gave
He
Draco.
goes,
Oh, that was
Plus
me.
one.
Oh, sorry. Right. in
Yeah,
which
you
case
both
I
have
will-
+1 change. Yeah.
This is for you. And he gives it to you,
Fuck that,
Florence.
'cause otherwise I'm going to die so hard. How much AC? What is it?
16 plus. It's 16 as a standard change shirt, so it'll be 17. Ah, what a perfect number.
I
Just
love
enter it as 16, and then with the +1 for magic in case
Yeah,
you
thanks.
get.
Roll a Constitution save for the basket, see if they fall and die. Good idea. So you're in this basket. It doesn't appear to be doing anything.
I investigate for some sort of lever or pulley.
Cool. Roll me an investigation check.
What do you mean? This isn't a loading screen? This isn't the instance to
Oh.
bring us to another map? What do you mean?
I roll a 12.
Cool. Yeah, there appears to be some kind of a very odd-looking device here. Several pulleys and levers. You're not entirely sure what they all do, however.
Leave her alone.
I pull a lever at random.
Oh boy.
Avandra commands it.
Cool. The
Snaps.
it swings out wildly to the left.
I push the lever back and then pull another one at random.
You swing wildly to the right.
I'm going to roll
Same
an
again, and I-
investigation to see if I can figure out what this idiot is doing.
While he does this, I pull the lever that swung us to the left at the same time as the one that swings us to the right.
It breaks every.
You don't
It
move.
rips in half. I rolled a 9 for an investigation, so I I walk over, I shove you out of the way, and I pretty
Leave
much
her
do
around.
exactly.
You begin to crashingly descend down through the darkness, past these huge spider webs. And it's kind of it kind of clunks, like it goes down for like 100 meters, and it like jolts, and everyone's like, oh god, and then like hanging onto the side of the basket, and then it jolts down again, and it keeps going, and then between the two of you, you're trying to figure out exactly like some kind of system, but you end up just like pulling all of them, and
Lauren
you
starts
go
to throw up. Or
you
tries
go
to.
down. Yeah.
Like there's a one point where I'm just looking at you, and I'm just like waving this lever in your face, like this is why we shouldn't both be pulling the levers. And then I realize I've snapped the lever off, and I'm just like, oh
Throw it
crap.
behind your shoulder so no one notices.
So
Off the edge.
you come down at great speed as you come to this cabin floor, and you see like you're flying past these like giant spiders that are creeping along through their huge webs. As you come closer to the cabin floor, you're coming in at far too great a speed for it to be a safe landing.
Cool.
Right.
I want to.
Perfect.
Do I roll another investigation to see if I can?
Can I preemptively cast guidance on you?
Yes.
I'm gonna
Sure,
jump
give me another
before we hit the
investigation.
ground.
I just put a hand on his shoulder and say, "There, now do that thing that made it go slower."
Use the force, and I'm just like, yeah. What does it give me? A
Investigation
Plus
check.
plus D4
Oh, sorry.
that you can use in the next minute.
cool. I will save that
You can
for
use
a.
And thank you, Highland Lass, for following. Welcome to the adventure, my friend. You're a gentle woman and a scholar.
Investigation. Wow.
See, I would have said Highland handle
Lass.
ass. Handle ass.
handle ass. What?
That's just sexist. Cool. So, on a 10, you've got no clue what's
Use
going
the D4. Use
I
the
already
D4.
did.
Just the default.
That was I added it into my on my
on. Oh, yeah, the D4's there.
1d4, and it's still a 10.
Oh, good.
How's it going, Ray?
Can
So,
I have a go? Can I pull a lever?
there's-
Can I pull a lever at random?
There's not time. You crash in.
You're too
Brace
busy. Like,
yourselves,
Can I-
you
boys.
can do this.
Can I jump right before we hit the ground? Like acrobatics?
Sure, give me an acrobatics.
Nice.
As you come down through the
I'd
cliff.
land
You try and
perfectly.
jump at the lava.
Yep.
You'd
Jump
land
at
like
the
a
last minute.
cat.
Yeah, great. I jump
Okay.
and then I land
Cat.
and then we crash.
Like a very heavy cat.
Yep.
No, I like the idea.
Can't even lift the
I
ground.
just dropped to the feet.
You land, and you like as you
Perfect.
land, you actually snap all the ropes, and we just plummet.
Yeah, it's really what it
Yep.
is.
And you all take 8 damage.
I
Great, I think
am
I'm down.
cold cocked.
Oh, no, I'm not.
I am
I'm unconscious
significantly injured.
once again.
Am I unconscious? Hold on, let me take a look at this. No, I'm not, because I forgot
I'm
to.
on 2 hit points.
8. I'm at 5.
I crawl from the wreckage, and I lay a hand on
Oh.
Draco and cast Spare the Die.
What does that do?
Part you're
Stops you
automatically
from-
stabilized.
Stops you from bleeding.
You don't die. Thankfully.
That's exactly what I think it does.
So you guys are crashed out in this cavern floor. Who's still up?
Me and Doran.
Okay. So the two of you are up. The others seem to be just about up. And kind of brushing off the debris and the dust. And you appear to be in a very large dark cavern. You look up and you can see Velkenveld kind of hidden from sight by the huge spider webs, which are kind of like a natural defense. And there appears to be several caverns and tunnels leading off in this room.
Florence whispers very quietly. Everyone, be very, very quiet.
Very quiet.
We
Why is
need
that
to
then?
I just as
Do you cast silence?
What's his
on
name?
That thing? Pipetto?
what's his face? What's it?
Pepedo.
Pipetto. As he starts speaking loudly, I just put a single commanding finger to his lips in a slightly sexual but mostly commanding way. Just we must get to a cavern and rest. We can't keep running like this. What's the orc called?
Runt.
Grunt.
Runt.
R-O-N-T.
Runt, bring the dragonkin. Everyone remember, very, very quiet.
Very quiet.
And I twist the tip of my hat and dim the light slightly, and start kind of walking quietly towards a nearby cavern.
Nice.
If we could find a place to rest, I think that would be wise. Maybe.
I nod.
So Runt goes over, picks up Draco, who's been down for the 10th time, and
Yep.
kind
What
of
a
picks him up
tank.
in his arms. And
Oh, you're not.
Eldrith sticks close to Yoren, and who else am I thinking? Bapido just follows along closely to Florence, and Shushar, the awakened Kuatoa, just kind of flops along near you guys. Yep, makes slightly sloopy sounds as he walks. So which cavern are you heading to? There's about 3.
Do we have a map?
There's no map of this.
I go for one with the smallest entrance.
Okay, cool. Pepito turns to you and says, where exactly are we going? Because these caverns lead to different places, you see.
We must rest. So we go to the most enclosed space where the least large creatures can get in and consume our bodies.
Jolly good, jolly good, jolly good.
We should make a plan from there.
So you head off into the far right one, which looks like the smallest entrance. It's as you enter, it's just a long tunnel, probably big enough for 2 abreast, and it seems to you can't see down the end of it. It looks like it will twist and turn a lot.
I say to the group, it's not ideal, but if we head a little way down, maybe 20-30 meters, and rest here, keep 2 or 3 people on watch at any one time, make sure we're all rested, continue, well, I would say in the morning, but whenever we're ready, and I look at Draco, ready to move on. Are we agreed?
I agree wholeheartedly.
Right. Aaron and I will take the first watch, and we'll wake you up in turn throughout the time that we rest for. The rest of you keep your heads down. We'll awaken you if needs be.
Jolly good. Ront just grunts.
I say, Runt, how are your injuries?
Fine.
Oh, he speaks.
If they cause you any trouble, do tell me. May be able to help you.
He just sits down.
I give him a kind smile, and I say, Oren, you should perhaps watch that end. And I point towards the end that we just came from with the big open cavern. Your eyes are more accustomed to the dark, I assume. And I head down the tunnel, and I turn the light off of my hat completely, and I just keep my ears open, and I periodically, like every minute, cast a cantrip of sorts.
Okay, so the two of you are taking watch.
Yeah. I periodically cast a cantrip that gives me +2. I can periodically cast guidance, as it's only a cantrip.
So both of you roll me perception tests as you're resting. How long do you intend to rest for?
Long rest.
Like long enough for us to all have a long rest. Yeah, I was gonna say if that's all right with you, Oren.
No, absolutely. I need to have my what's it called back? Health and lay on hands. What is it?
I rolled
what did you roll? 2?
roll a 20.
Oh, you rolled 20. I rolled a 2. That's weird. I knew it was gonna happen.
Cool.
I don't see a thing. It's really hard for me to keep my eyes open.
So you guys take the watch, and
For the watch.
during your shift, it's not quiet in the Underdark. It's very loud compared to what just general wildlife outside.
Everything's echoing.
The sounds are different. Yeah, everything echoes from everywhere. You can't understand where sound is coming from. You hear drops of water falling from somewhere, which periodically echo around. You hear creepy crawlies on the floor. You look down and you actually see loads of bugs just crawling there on the floor, and there are actually loads over you.
How hungry are we? Are we like?
Yeah, you're probably pretty hungry.
As someone who's kind of survived in the wild, would I be able to identify any of these bugs?
No, you wouldn't know any of them by name. You can roll me a nature check to see if you can
I want to see if I
discern
can
if
eat
they're
them.
edible or not. But these creatures do not live.
Nature or animal handling? I assume it's
Nature.
nature, obviously nature. 10. I'm going to use my +D4 actually, because I don't want to starve to death. 13.
Cool. So yeah, you spot a couple of these wigglies, which are probably not going to kill you if you eat them.
Yeah, I pick up a kind of a. I imagine I get enough for me to have a couple, and then I keep a few and kind of just put them in like a pouch.
Yeah, you
Like
see.
a little wriggling pouch for the others when they wake up.
Nice. So it comes to the end of your watch.
I
And thus
go over
ends
to
our watch.
I go over to Oren and I say, Runt, and perhaps we should let Bepedo sleep this one out. He's not the quietest man.
That's
What's the
very true.
Kuatoa called? We should have maybe
Bubbles?
Runt and the Kuatoa. Oh, and eat some of these. It's chicken. And I smile, but then you can't see. But yeah, you probably see my face in the darkness. So I say it's chicken and put a wriggling mass into your hand.
Right.
I've probably
stop
had
thinking
this
about it,
before. I'm from the Underdark, so
Yeah.
he's like,
Okay. What's a chicken?
and then he eats probably the glow grub he's given me.
Yeah. So
Like pleasantly, he's just like,
And, yeah.
what? And then he just eats it like unflinching.
I say, well, stronger stomach than I. And I go and wake up Runt. I kind of give him a gentle slap on the face, say, grubs up. And I give him a wink and hand him some grubs.
nice. He just stuffs them in his mouth, chomps them down.
Can you watch the cavern?
Yeah.
When you get tired, wake up Bepedo and There's another one that hasn't taken a watch yet, isn't
No,
there?
but
There's
Pedo we
Eldrith.
don't want to watch because he's.
No. I know. We're just gonna get him to do the last. I know I
Okay,
said
yeah,
that,
the
but
last one,
I still
okay.
say, yeah. Wake up,
If
Pedo,
anything happens, wake up that Pedo because he'll wake everybody up.
wake up, Pedo and Eldrith to take the last watch. I give him a kind smile,
Go. He just grunts.
and I give him a pat on the shoulder and cast guidance on him, and then I slump to sleep.
Nice.
I
Very well.
put tilt hat over my face.
Cool. So sometime later, well, you guys all fall asleep, and at some point later, you guys are awoken. There's no sunshine. There is no light. It is
That's true.
the
When the
exact
sun
same.
rises, wake us. Wait a minute.
Yeah. Bupido's hello. Rise and shine.
Hello, Pedo.
Probably the
Have you
creepiest
eaten?
face.
Yeah, he's putting. Yeah, he says. Yeah, of course I have. Plenty of mushrooms out here to eat, you know.
Oh, did you find
That suddenly explains so much about Pedo.
Do you eat these
I
mushrooms
missed it.
a lot? But Pedo, do you eat these mushrooms a lot?
Oh yes, everyone does. Staple food down here.
Ah, good.
Stay away from the mushrooms.
I whisper to her and stay away from the mushrooms. And what I do is it a cantrip? That's the question. Do we count as long rested now?
Yep, you'll be a little rested, my friends.
Cool, yeah. So as we're woken up, I'm going to use a level 1 spell slot and cast. Do I have it ready? I want to do create or destroy water, and it is prepared. So I'm going to create 10 gallons of. I'm going to say, is there like a dip in the rock where some
Sure.
water could be contained? Yeah, I cast create water, and 10 gallons, an inordinately more than we will ever drink amount of water appears.
Nice.
And I say this. I make a little splash. I say, over here, there's some pure water here. As everyone wakes up,
Nice.
I'm the mum of the group. Come on, have a drink before we go off into the perilous Underdark.
Don't worry, guys. PFAS is here. We can now start the stream.
Oh, thank God.
Good.
And welcome, GeoStella. We do talk to chat all the time. No, it isn't open, but go and play this game here with us on Thursdays. So go ahead.
Oh, it will also be on Wednesday, won't it?
Also, this Wednesday there's one, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I wake up. Can I have we've had a long rest and I've regained consciousness? Can I go back up to my meager?
You'll have taken yourself back up.
Go back to my 11 hit points. Yay!
One more than me.
And yeah, I sort of crawl over towards the water and
I
drink.
hand-
Really.
I make the same joke and I say, grubs up, and I hand you some grubs. I'm gonna make this joke every time I feed you people. I hand you a wriggling mass. They're probably dead by now from being an airless bag. I hand you some crispy grubs. Keep your strength up.
I eat the I like start eating them and then realize I didn't ask what it was and then look at it and then I vomit.
No, as you go to look down, I put my hand over your hand and say, "It's chicken." And I cast guidance on you for good measure.
Okay, cool. I buy it. I'm
solution.
so out of it at the moment. Like I imagine you just like you put your hand on me, you cast command and you just like eat and I'm just like, okay, just eat everything. Don't ask.
Mystery me. Okay,
Cool.
so you guys are in a tunnel. Everyone is awake. Shusha, the Kuatoa,
Shusha,
stands
don't bother me.
and he says, I will be returning to my home now. And he turns and starts walking down the cabin.
I say, down the cabin that we're in.
Yep, he just starts walking off in a direction.
Bye.
Shusha, wait.
He
What the
turns.
hell, Shusha?
What do you mean, return to your people? Do you know your way around down here?
I can find my way home.
Can you help us find the way to the surface?
I know no way.
What do you mean?
We are deep in the Underdark. We are in the Dark Lake area.
Could your people help us?
Perhaps.
After all, it is better to travel in numbers, and we have kept you alive so far.
This
Perhaps
is
it
true.
is safe. Perhaps it is safer to travel together.
Pedo steps up and says, "Well, I also know the way."
I put a hand over his mouth as he starts speaking.
right. Yes, I also know the way. I think to Blingdenstone, where the little gnome creatures live. The funny little ones taste quite
I
good.
don't think we want to go to Blendinstone
Why is that?
because they're evil. The
Evil?
Svervniblin are an evil race.
No, they're not. They're nice little helpful fellows.
I don't.
I'm going to have to side with Orin on this one. Not that we don't trust you, Pedo, but you.
But you're kind of a batshit crazy person.
Yeah, out of character, Cord, you would know that you've had Blingdenstone do actually trade with Gauntlgrim. They are
I thought they were-
friends, trading partners. The
I
deep
thought
gnome.
they-
I thought deep gnomes were evil.
Nope,
gnomes like
the
that.
Sverniblin are not an evil race.
Did they change that in the 5th edition? Okay.
All right, well,
Yeah, these little gnomes are traded with every now and again.
I don't like the idea, but let's try it.
I
Think
much
it's the way to
prefer.
go.
I much prefer. Wait, are these? Sorry, were they saying that these two places are in the same direction anyway?
No,
I say we go with the Kuatoa. Shusha.
I agree.
It seems a more certain bet. We know nothing of these gnomes, but we at least have our foot in the door with the Kuatoa.
Yes, that's true.
What do we all think? And I turn to the rest and I illuminate my hat so I can see their faces, just a little bit, just the tip.
Just a tip.
I believe if we barely know the Kuatoa, but the Svervniblin have been. I think there are, if I remember correctly, there are trade routes to Blendinstone from Gauntlgrim. So,
I look at you people who are all saying these words that I've no idea what any of it means, and I'm just like trying to. I'm like, yeah, Bleeble Town and Flubber
Blunderbuss.
Place, Blunder,
Coventry.
thank you, Mammoth Bus, for following.
Well, I say we put it to a vote. All those in favor of the Kuatoa? And I raise my hand. And does anyone else raise their hand?
I look around to and say, hold on, the what?
I point to the
This thing.
Kuatoa.
We both just raise up
These
our hand.
people.
Ah, fish people. Yes, right. I don't raise my hand.
Don't call them fish people.
I'm just.
Only
I
they
don't.
can see that
I look at you and I'm just like, don't worry. I don't think he understands English. Oh, I don't think he understands common.
Yeah, does anyone raise their hand?
Pedo I guess I'll raise my hand, and the orc Ront just kind of, and Eldrith looks to Orin.
What race is Eldrith?
She's a dwarf,
She's a dwarf.
Ah,
redhead
Scout.
dwarf.
giggity.
She's a
ERP incoming.
I don't.
So it's-
know.
ERP,
So it's
yeah,
three.
kind of roleplay.
So it's
Oh my god!
It's-
I've never
it's
noticed.
three. It's 3 to 3 then, I guess. It's.
I haven't actually
Oren
raised
didn't
my
vote
hand
either.
for anything.
I know that's what I mean. Like 3 of us, and there's only 3 of you. So
Yeah.
it's kind of. So it looks like we're tied.
Let's go straight and see what that blade says.
Very
I
well.
raise my hand to agree with this plan.
Then we
Before
follow
the
the
DM can throw
Kuatoa.
anything at us.
We follow the Kuatoa for now. Then, Shusha, lead the way.
Shushan nods and starts to head off.
I feel like we're gonna follow the Kuatoa. No matter
In
what.
the he starts walking off into the Underdark.
Follow us.
Good.
So I just say, Shusha, have you eaten?
I have.
Good, good. If you need any grubs, and I show him the wriggling bag.
I
Eat
do
grub.
not eat
This is a bad
those.
dad joke.
Okay.
He-
I pop one in my mouth. It's actually quite nice.
I popcorn.
Slimy yet satisfying.
So, wow.
Nice.
It's a Lion King quote. You sick.
I know, I like it.
So, you head off. You guys start walking for several hours. You actually begin to lose all sense of space. Of time and. Well,
We lose
in a
all
way, you do lose sense of space, I suppose,
Space-time
That's true,
continuum.
yeah. It gets
because it is so dark, and at points you can barely see your hand in front of your face.
Just follow the hat.
Yep, just follow that.
It's-
Um,
Follow
Bouncing
giant.
So yeah, you guys head off, and the Kuatoa leads you through dark, winding passages, unerringly knowing the way. Seemingly, when it comes to even series of 10 passages, he just heads down one immediately until he comes out. You guys come out into a very, very large cavern. I actually have a map for you, my friends.
That means combat.
Not necessarily, but I just wanted you to get a feel of how big this thing was and what it looked like.
To kill us in it.
And then to murder you. To surely murder you.
So we
So,
put out tokens.
This looks familiar.
yeah, you can pull your tokens. So, you guys are on the top left-hand corner. That's where
Oh,
you're
for
starting.
fuck's sake. I don't know what it is, but sometimes I am capable of just removing my character sheet from the universe so that I can't pull it back down without refreshing.
Yeah, it sucks.
Anyway,
It's
you guys
happening.
enter.
Don't do it then.
You guys enter this deep, dark cavern, and you immediately step out into water. There's this dark, viscous, flowing water below you, and put yourself down a little bit. There you go. You like so. That is a pretty huge cavern that you're in, and you look out here. There appears to be kind of rocky outcroppings over here.
I don't have a token.
So you do.
Go drag it on.
And there are huge sprouting mushrooms here. And
Keep an eye on Bepetto,
yeah,
I say to Oren and point at the giant mushrooms.
and this cavern stretched out. You look up and you can't see the ceiling, but you can hear the sound of moving water here, and the sound of dropping water from the ceiling above as it crashes down, getting quite a lot of momentum as it does so. And there's a huge expanse here, and the water up here is up to your boots, but you look out and it definitely gets much deeper. And the Kuatoa Shusha says, "We can swim, or we can find transportation."
I think transportation might be better for us. If that's acceptable to you.
You do
Master
not
Kuatoa.
need to whisper.
Do we not?
I
Do the spiders not come down here?
There are no spiders here.
I don't swim. I sink.
Yes, we are rather heavily armed and armored for swimming. And then I mean, we are rather heavily armored for swimming.
I
Yes.
don't know how.
The fellow says, "Well, I'm fine with swimming. I quite enjoy a little swim every now and again."
Would you like to carry me across then, Pepeda?
No. Not really.
So,
It's not actually part of the divine quest, you see.
not carrying a companion across a cavern?
I don't have companions.
Fuck you, better.
Good. Good
Calm
camaraderie
now.
and banter.
Calm now, gentlemen. Shusha, how long will it take you to procure transport to your people?
We can wait.
For
Oh.
how long?
Until transportation arrives.
Right,
What,
long rest
what,
it is.
what transportation do you mean?
Durga travel these waters on
Would I've heard of Jirga?
Oh,
boats. Roll me a history check, see if you've learned anything in your
Can
travels.
I take it with advantage?
Yeah, you'll know about these guys.
Okay.
Uh,
I know.
Yeah, you'll
Okay, cool,
you know
yeah.
about these
Alright.
guys.
Guidance, by the way. We're 21, but I've got guidance for a minute.
Cool.
Yep.
So, Orin and Florence, you guys both are aware that Durga are a kind of dark dwarf race.
The
They are,
Durgar are a kind of dark dwarf race. They are.
yeah,
Yes, they are not particularly morally upstanding, shall we say, and not very fond of dwarves.
I'm not very fond of them either.
exactly. Ah,
Great. glad we could clear all that up.
How do the Kuatoa view the Jirga, Shusha?
occasionally they raid. Occasionally, our people raid them. But
I assume we shall be taking this boat by force then.
there is no other way.
That's fine by me. Ambush positions, gentlemen and ladies. I look to the she-dwarf.
She nods. Hey,
Right?
What do we? There's nothing to ambush, like to hide. There's just-
Like, there's running water, so yeah.
yeah. Bapillo says, well, wouldn't those big mushrooms over there be a bit bigger? There's better for hiding in. There's land there as well.
Good. Also, I was thinking I could use one of these big mushrooms as a raft.
I assume we shall be
I
getting
mean,
a much
not now, but after.
yes, perhaps. And I dim my hat, so there's like a tiny little pinpoint of light.
Set it to economy.
energy saving mode.
Yeah, and I just say, try not to get out of earshot of each other. When the Jurgar come, I suppose we shall attack them on sight. Shusha, how many of them travel in their vessels at any one time?
It depends.
Yes.
There could be several. There could be hundreds.
In that case, gentlemen, Orin, you can see well in the dark, can't you? Or perhaps, Shusha, you should, if we are to ambush a vessel that passes, we shall wait to you to start the attack. Is that acceptable to you?
He says, I will not partake in violence.
You didn't
Eldrick.
last time either.
Eldriff says, look, I'm a scout. We've done this before. I'll handle it.
Very well. Nobody attack until you hear Eldrith here begin the fighting.
I could have sworn you were going to say attack. Right, let's hide.
Yes.
Cool. So you guys want to kind of move here-ish?
Yeah. Ambush positions in general.
Yeah.
Hiding.
Shusha
Hiding
waits,
is not a very.
waits behind.
Stick out like
Should
this
we roll
one.
stealths?
Yeah, we're on stealth checks. You also realise that Ront is not here.
I call out into the darkness. Runt!
Shh, don't. The Durgar, who knows where the Durgar are? They could probably hear you. Be quiet for it.
Do I remember when I last spoke to Runt?
Probably when you did the vote. You remember him walking with you, but you spent hours walking in darkness.
I don't have anything useful available to me to find him. I turn to the group as we're like finding hiding places. Has anyone seen Runt? Anyone?
Draco just shakes his head and says, "He's probably dead."
Pepetto says, "Who's Runt?"
The orc.
There's an orc with us? Where?
He was traveling with us. Keep your voice down.
You need to really use your indoor voice there, Pepetto.
I've never been outside.
Pepetto's just all
It
the
shows.
fuckery.
It really shows.
As we're finding ambush positions, at a loss for spells to cast, Florens kneels and performs his like a short prayer to Avandra to bring Ront back to the group.
Bring me base Runt, please.
Do I need to roll anything? Roll a religion of some sort?
Yeah, roll me a religion check. Eldriff says,
It's a nat 20.
nice.
Always with the prayer. This is
Yeah.
what happened last time.
Eldriff says, hey, it's not uncommon for those untrained in the ways of the Underdark to get lost.
Hopefully,
It still throws
lady,
me for a loop.
hopefully, our Lady Avandra will bring him back to us. He had a good soul. I could sense it.
Hey, don't know about that. Anyway, shush.
Shush.
And she kind of stuns everyone, and she points out into the darkness. Roll me a perception check. Everybody.
Oh, everybody. Oh,
I pressed the wrong button. Okay,
As this happens, I turn my hat off. I'm not going to bother using my guidance on that one. Actually, I will, just for good times. It makes an extra, 9.
Okay. A 9, a 5, and a 5.
it's nice.
You guys look out into the darkness and see nothing.
Darkness.
The darkness stares at you
darkness
both.
before me. I believe in a thing called love.
That's literally
She's just
what I was-
slowly approaching us.
She says, do you see?
No,
We do
not. A
not.
thing.
Not at all.
She kind of shakes her head and says, there's a boat coming.
Do you see how many are on it?
Hey, 4, 5.
We can take them.
She nods
Not worried.
and says, we're gonna have to swim out to get to it though.
No, not me.
He takes out his sword
I,
and he starts to hack at the mushroom next to him.
No, and she says, well, maybe we can make a distraction. Get them come to us.
Right,
Yes,
I'll do that.
That seems possible. What language do they speak?
I didn't know. I never spoken to one.
Turn your hat
Do you
on.
reckon will they respond to Dwarven?
Maybe.
Try shouting for help in Dwarven.
Okay. And she just shouts out, help! In Dwarven, which only probably Oren can understand, or anyone that can speak Dwarven.
Speak.
Nope.
Yeah, she shouts out, help, help, help!
Oh, no.
Really loudly. Whilst Oren, what are you doing?
Orin still probably has his sword out, hacking into the mushroom, and then he starts to take the flat of his sword and clang it against his chainmail, so it sounds like fighting, or he tries to replicate fighting.
Nice. Roll me like a performance.
Yeah, performance probably.
Ooh, you got me.
Oh,
that's a
good hit.
Sounds like
That's right.
battle.
Nice.
Wasting time.
Yeah, that sounds like so much battle happening right there.
Yep.
So,
Sounds like 6 people fighting. It's just me.
Yeah. So,
Washboard. And
everyone's like, how's he do
symbols
that?
underneath. Yeah.
Eldrit's like,
One man
he's a
band.
voice actor.
I'm a voice actor. Back
So-
in Grottelgrim.
You guys see, a boat come in with Duragar on it.
Oh my.
And they're kind of
Huge.
they're shouting and they're shouting and talking to one another. Actually, you guys should probably make yourselves that big. That way, we're all the same. Let's do that.
Don't know how.
I'll do it for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, we can't adjust our own size. Alas. Would that I could adjust myself.
No comment.
Right, so you guys that size.
I shout nonsense and draconic battle noises.
Yeah, they realise that they've been tricked, and roll me initiative, everybody.
Alas,
The
we've been
boys.
tricked.
We've been tricked, boys. Go get 'em.
We've been treated. It's a 20 from Florence. He's a very nifty, like, quick little man.
Nice.
So nifty how quick he is. Alright, well. Warren's probably distracted. Like
11.
they're approaching and he's still probably playing his literal washboard abs.
These guys gonna roll d20. Front one. They're
Marvelous.
definitely going last. And goes for Eldriff and the boys.
Thank you,
off
base
them.
DM.
So it is Florence's turn.
Florence stands up and shouts, "To battle!" And he casts a guiding bolt at the front Duragar here. He'll probably won't do it from there, because he'll do it from there. He's using the mushroom for
Hops on
cover.
the
and he
mushroom.
fires a guiding bolt around the side, which is a attack spell because he does have those.
Nice.
It's quite a good attack spell as well. Range 120 feet. Yeah, and he mutters something in Draconic, and kind of does like a flicking motion, and
You roll a 1? Oh, 1.
Rolls it.
Rolled a 1, okay.
rolls a 21 versus armor class.
Nice.
Does 17 damage.
The perfect amount.
And if he's still alive, the next attack roll made against this target before the end of my next turn has advantage. So whoever attacks him next has advantage on the attack. That's on the
Sweet.
front Duragar there.
Nice.
And there's like an aura surrounds him, and he's
Yeah.
staggered.
He dies.
Cool.
So it like goes onto the kind of.
It's like a beam of light. So I imagine I imagine it'd be like blue Avandra light, just smites him.
Nice.
That
Uh,
Avandra light, though.
Okay, so it's Orin, your turn.
Oren's going to continue, hopefully break off the mushroom. He wants to continue attacking the mushroom and use it as a frisbee
Whoa, nice.
and try to discus throw and knock some of these guys off their boat.
How big is this mushroom?
You tell me, DM, what do I need to roll here?
Roll me a athletics to chop through this mushroom and topple it over.
You got it.
And just a quick
Roll me
reminder
a
to
follow.
anyone in chat that hasn't yet hit that follow button, please do follow along, press follow, and join the adventure. At 800 followers, you guys get to make a big decision as to anything that happens in our game, and you can also win a copy of the Player's Handbook. This beautiful book here, just for you! Exclamation point giveaway. Go and win.
I'd buy that for $1.
How about free? $0.
I'd buy that for an exclamation point giveaway.
Yeah. All right. So on an 18.
Yep.
You rolled performance, but that's still pretty good
Oh,
roll.
that sucks.
It's cool. I'll let you keep that because
I mean, it would be that plus 4, so I would have had a 22.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So this thing topples over. Let's see if we can find a mushroom token real quick, just to represent this.
And
And
the
it's
map layer and take it.
Oh yeah, no, I think it is in the map layer. All right, thank you for reminding me.
You're welcome.
Thanks, sir.
Liberelli.
And
Thank
oh
you
my
for the follow.
goodness. And Geostellar as well. You guys are awesome.
Welcome.
And
So this
Django
thing.
Vega.
Oh my god, so many people. This thing just topples. On its side is actually bigger, hence the enlargement. It topples
too.
down. Yeah, I know. It's bigger, honestly.
It's bigger perspective.
But
Put it
honestly,
from the side.
got to angle it. Anyway,
Moving swiftly on.
so this thing crashes into the boat and actually topples these Duragar out of it. They actually fall into the water.
Nice.
Let me reveal a little bit more for you there, my friends. So you can see this guy
You
falling
like that,
off the
chat?
edge.
You want to see that? See what I did there?
Mm-hmm. Pretty good. Pretty happy with that. So these guys topple and are actually trying to flounder, spluttering in the water as a heavy armor drags them down. This guy manages to make it to land, but it is Draco's turn.
Right.
That
Draco
one's for you,
is
Gio.
going. Draco is going to. Where did the one that made it to land? Here.
Yep.
This one here. In which case, Draco's going to run and basically try and, as he like makes it to land, like push him back into the water, and I'm going to try and drown him in the small amount of water.
Nice.
I've decided I'm shit at combat, therefore I will just use the environment.
Yeah. That's the way to do it.
So an athletics is 17. I dare you, Wilton. Double 17.
Double
I dare you
17.
to fight off my double
Double
17.
donor.
Actually, if you look in the player handbook,
It's just
not
an
fail.
automatic win. So you...
Just win the campaign.
Yeah. Game over, boys. We're done.
Came out of this.
So, yep, that's it. So you push this dwarf down. You probably push him back a little bit. And let me bring this back so I can actually select you. Well, just move yourself forward. There you go. And this Juragai, you have him down in the water, holding him down. He's not dead yet, but he's starting to drown. Eldritch, it's her turn. She charges in and says, "For gone to the grim!" and comes in to stab this downed Duragar. Thank you. And she's gonna have advantage on this roll because he's drowning and spluttering and can't defend himself. She rolls on that one, but she has advantage. She gets a 13, which is still not quite a hit. Pepito says, "Oh right, we're murdering everyone now. We're jolly good." He jumps up on the mushroom onto the boat to come and stab these drowning Juragar.
The red mist descends
Yeah.
upon Bepetto. He just murder.
Becomes a whirl
Murdering,
dervish
alright.
of death.
Murdering procedure activated. He rolls a 17 for 6 damage against this Juragar, stabbing him down into the eyes, which is lovely.
Oh my god.
Taking it to these guys' turn. So the drowning Duragar
+1.
is going to try and get himself up with an athletics check opposed to Draco as you're holding him down. He rolled a 19. If you roll me in athletics, see if you can beat that. You can keep him down. How's it going, Crawl at 8?
Indeed.
Liberally, if you haven't got your 50 gold yet, it will update in a minute. I promise you, you do get free gold.
8. Oh, bastard! Beat me by 1. Is he?
Oh,
bastard.
Yeah, I wouldn't be at an advantage, would I? For
Nah, it's just, he got straight. So he stands up, and that's his movement, but he's going to make an attack against you. He's got a big old battle axe in his hand, and he swings it round for another 19.
bloody hell.
I
I take it.
Cool. You take 4 damage. Pretty as
Cool.
It just bites into your scaly arm.
Yeah.
These two drowning ones are going to try and not drown. For a 9, which is a fail, and an 18, which is a success. So the one which has just been stabbed in the eye by Pepito is still being held down. Blissful manages to grab back up onto the boat to attack Pepito for a 13, which is a miss. Taking it to Florence's turn.
Cool. Florence is going to run over behind Draco, touch him on the back,
Right in the donger.
and then on the donger, and is going to cast guidance. Give him plus D4 to his next ability thing, and just says, "Drown the bastard." And Florence is a little bit out of breath from just sprinting through this knee-high water.
Yes.
Nice.
Have him, do him in.
Scott Sauce says, "Not heard you plugged the 24-hour stream lately." Well, my friend, thank you for reminding me, because on the 24th of this month, which is not this Saturday but the next, we're doing 24 hours of D&D. You guys can come along at any point during the day and you'll find us playing pen and paper RPG games. So come along. It's all in aid of us getting to Comic-Con 2016. We're raising some money. You can see the top right-hand corner there, and down below you can find stuff where you can change our game, you can give players inspiration, you can add enemies, you can do all sorts of crazy things. Just check below. And 24 hours of that, we're playing with some really good streamers. We'll be playing with Saving Throw Show, we'll be playing with Typical GM, we'll be playing with Finbar from Maffin TV, we'll be playing with Henley. There's loads of people coming on to play, so it's going to be a great event.
Yeah, saving throw show, right? You said that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Orin, it's your turn, my friend.
Wait, just adding the... Nope, don't have it. Okay. Boy. So that happened. He's going to... It's hard to move with our squares so big because it measures...
Just count. One.
Yeah, I guess.
Sometimes it's just too big to move.
Just count. Just do it with your... Yeah, Rick.
Do
It's
it with the
1, 2,
cards.
3.
Alright, 1, 2... Alright, yeah, so he can get up here. That is not one he wants to fight. Yeah, he's gonna get up here and attack this doofus. Duragard. Dushagar. With his sword.
Swad.
Yep, with his sword.
Hey!
As he
Nice.
attacks it with a 14-9 bludgeoning. That's supposed to be slashing.
Cool. That's right. So, what kind of attack do you make? What does it look like?
He draws his weapon, the drow longsword, in charges, and then he ends his charge with a thrust, probably surprising the dwarf, aiming for the face, but takes what he can get, really.
Nice. Cool. Draco, your turn. This
Cool,
guy's
so
standing
Draco.
up.
Not for long, he's not. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to drown him. Yes, I am. I refuse to fight fairly. I will just drown him.
Bobbing his head under.
Nice.
What's
Sick.
What's happening to my...
Hmm?
Oh, no, sorry, I've just realised I was leaning on my keyboard. That's why it's confused.
Always a fan of Ladushka.
So that's a 19. It's not a nat 20, 19. It's
Yeah,
just
it
got
is.
the added maximum. No, it's because I used the inspiration thingy that I was
Oh,
given.
that rolled. Okay.
I got maximum out of that. So yeah, it's a 19.
Sweet. This guy.
We're back to
he stands up. He instantly gets knocked back down again.
I just dunk him.
Yep, Duncan. You are Duncan Bannatyne. It's Eldriff's turn. She is gonna stab this thing. She's got advantage again for a 6, which is a miss, but there's a 22. So that is a hit. She is gonna do some damage to this thing for 10 damage. This thing actually goes down. The Duragar is just drowned in the water. You see blood and bubbles pour forth from this dark water as it's drowned in this viscous black fluid. Taking it to the Duragar's turn. This one, which has just been stabbed by Orin, is going to fight back, cursing in a strange kind of dwarven language for a 12 versus AC.
Ooh. Thanks, Ratch. See that, Will?
No, I missed. What's happened?
Rastrosphere donated £5. Next roll for
wow.
Myth is a nat 20.
Nice.
Sweet.
Let's do it.
Awesome. Thank you
Thanks
so
so
much,
much,
Drew. You're awesome.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Brilliant. So
Roll to explode nuclear and kill everything. I guarantee you
That's
pull it
true.
off.
it is a 12 versus AC a hit, my friend.
Mine?
Yep.
No.
Cool. So, this one's going to attack the pedo for a 6 versus AC, which is a miss. Florence, your turn. James.
Mute button.
Mute
Ah,
button.
yes.
The greatest
Endless
button of all.
struggle.
Yeah, I'm going to. I don't know. I'm gonna throw a dart at that Jurgar. How much damage does it do?
Cool, you need to roll to hit first.
I was gonna press the button, but at the moment it's damage 17. Just tell me how much damage it does so I can put it in.
It does 1d6.
And is it? I assume it's just a dex, or is it a
It'd be a dex.
finesse? Cool.
It's a dex.
It's 17 to hit.
Cool, for 2 damage.
Two damage.
Nice. Taking it. Unless you've got anything else to do on your turn?
I faff about.
Cool.
I
Oren,
grumble.
your turn.
Orin drops his sword and grabs both the face masks of each of the Duragar, and he just clangs them together, hopefully knocking them out or giving them a sure. Giving everybody advantage on them or them disadvantage next round. So he just kind of grabs the face masks and just pulls them both together, hopefully doing damage. I don't know what kind of damage that would be, but
I
got a nat 20. Oh my god.
Oh my god. On a nat 20, you knock these guys' heads together, but you do it with so much force, and they have like horned helmets that actually go into each other's eyes and just spear each other
Awesome.
into oblivion, and you just get their heads, and you can just like wrench them apart again.
Awesome. And I want to thank Retrosphere so
throw
much
them
for
up.
that
For the
quote unquote
violence.
nat 20. Thank you.
Nice. Thank you, Drew. That is awesome.
Scroll down, guys, if you want to see how you can get involved immediately and turn the tides of battle against Will or against us.
Against them. Let me kill them all.
There's only one
Awesome.
way.
And now I'm
Alright.
like, well, we've got a boat.
You've got a boat with a mushroom on it.
Yep.
got a
He kicks the mushroom off into the water. And then it floats, and I go,
well,
Is anybody
fucking
injured?
should have used that.
I splutter and cough, and I'm going to drag this dead Drogar out of the sort of water and loot him for all he's worth.
Cool. He's got he's wearing chainmail. He's got a battle axe on him. And he also. Yep. Go ahead.
Battle axe is that a two-handed weapon?
It's martial,
Is
it's
that the-
versatile, I think.
Yeah, you can. I believe you can either have it one or two, and it doesn't.
Or is it a great axe or is it a?
It's a battle axe.
That's cool. I'll look up the stats for you, Josh.
Cool, thank you. I'm
You
over
know how I
now.
love numbers.
Cool. I take this and what kind of armor is he wearing?
Chainmail.
Cool. Is anyone not wearing armor at this point?
Me, but I can't.
Cool.
Yeah,
And
everyone's
I
got
can.
chainmail.
Shit, I'm a cleric. Yes, hit me up.
I throw some very very wet chainmail at you, and
Is it standard chainmail? Yeah. Well,
Yep.
Josh
going
says the
like monkey.
There's the details for battle axe in the group chat. Yeah. Thank you. I received this chainmail and I put it on my body.
Nice. So, the boat appears to still be saleable. Or I've got some more stuff. It's just dark water. Beware, dark waters, my friends.
oh,
well, there's dark waters, and there's also a bloody spot
Yeah.
from where
Yeah.
I was stabbed.
Yeah. There's an eyeball
Fantastic.
floating in here somewhere from where Bepido.
Committed murder.
Yep.
Awesome.
So,
would we be able to
did
take a short break just so
Yep.
I can go to the bathroom?
Yeah.
Okay.
That gives
That's actually good because
Oh.
I have to Tinky Winky as well, so I'll be right back as well.
Cool.
I
Let me
have
just-
Dipsy, Lala, and Poe.
Don't worry. Just leave me here with stream. I won't do anything terrible to them. So,
Gonna grab some
Stream, I apologise in advance.
so let us do some things. So let me guys run you through. If you guys want to get in a game, then you can. On this Wednesday, normally we'd actually play Out of the Abyss on Wednesday, but we had a few schedule changes. We're not playing Numenera tonight. So we are in fact playing the West Marches on Wednesday and Thursday, and West Marches are games of which you guys, anyone in chat, can get involved in. So if you're a new player, if you've been playing for 25 million years, you can come along and play. I'll be DMing a game. There's loads of information you can find about it. If you want to get involved, all you have to do is do !play, like so, and send me an email to contact@encounterroleplay.com. It's as simple as that. Oh, and Ratsphere is just donated £3. I've only just seen this. Your rolls a nat 20. Oh my god, I am so thankful. Thank you so much, Drew. That is awesome, my friend. We're getting closer and closer to that goal. I'm very excited for that. I'm gonna bear that in mind. This is gonna be nice and evil. Helping Hand says,
Hello.
don't worry, Helping Hand. That's cool. So Vargas, why don't you come along and play Wednesday or Thursday? Normally it's only on Thursdays, but we've got a special Wednesday. Ratchford just donated £3 so that I can roll in that 20, my friend. So.
So you can? Oh no.
Oh, bitch.
Oh yes. So I am.
Make an attack roll against Josh, please.
Thank you, Ratch. Thanks, Drew. You're awesome.
What?
Where the fuck's Liza gone?
Oh, she's probably around. No one actually cares. Oh, okay, click. Well, anyone, like I say, get involved. Maybe you get an early week off and then one day and you can come along and play on a Thursday. Just let me know beforehand.
Well, I'm assuming that I'm going to be on both West Marches if there's a slot, yeah?
Yep, if there's slots, then I'll let you know. Definitely on Thursday. I'll let you know about Wednesday, because there are a lot of people going to play.
Sick.
Clicking the link is doing nothing for me. It's just an email.
I'm
so
back.
just
Sorry, I
copy
don't
the
know if I told
email and write me an email. So we're just waiting for Josh. That's cool. So that is happening. Have I also mentioned you can win a copy of the Player's Handbook? I think I have. Exclamation point giveaway. Go win it. We're giving it away on Halloween. We're also doing a special Halloween stream on the 28th, which is going to be a cool haunted house thing. Hopefully, Myth is going to be running. I remember that, Myth.
I've got 3 campaigns I got to prepare for.
Yeah, I've got.
Awesome.
Yeah, I've got 3 or 4 as well to do. So we've got a lot of stuff coming along and away. If you guys haven't followed already, hit that follow button. We're here every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Mondays we play Numenera. Wednesdays we play D&D Out of the Abyss. Thursdays we play West Marches. I know this week the schedule is slightly different. That's because we had Mitch, who runs our Numenera game, couldn't make it. He's off saving pets or something. So we're doing this instead. Yeah, yeah. I actually literally think that's what it is.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's what Ratch does.
Nice.
Ratch saves pets.
You guys should bond.
What happens?
Don't worry.
They say
I was
Um,
eating prawn cocktail crisps.
I save pets too, yeah. Good. So yeah, well, are you doing Ghost of Mistmore sort of based stuff?
I
for
think
the
so.
Halloween
I think
stream?
I may run the Ghost of Mistmore adventure. It's I think a 2nd edition adventure. Insomniacs Inc. Rem was telling us about it, how much he really liked it, and how he based Sun Goes Down with a Ruby Smile, which is actually on the Encounter Roleplay website, free for download if you guys want to go and click and download that.
This reminds me.
Yes, and also we have other things too. Kuatoa was reminding me earlier. But so he was telling us that we should read it. I read it and I like it a lot, so I'm going to adjust it for D&D5E and I'm going to run it during our spooky stream on the 28th.
Sick.
Awesome. That just reminds me, on this Saturday, 17th, we are releasing a brand new module called oh my god, I messed up. Fishing for Gods in Straits Gallows, which is Insomniacs Inc.'s new module coming out. It's like 50 pages long. It's going to be on the website. You guys can go over there and download it on Saturday. And on Saturday, I'm going to be doing a special stream with some players. We're going to be running through this module, and that actually opens up on Saturdays at 4 p.m. EST. I'm going to be starting doing some streams for about a month or so. I'm going to be streaming on Saturdays with those players, running through that module. So there's actually Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday that we'll be doing games. So
and a lot
come
of them
along.
with viewers, which is so cool.
Yeah, a lot of videos.
What, Will, does that mean there's going to be a whole month of Saturdays in a row where you don't drunkenly message me at 4 in the morning?
No, but it does. But it means that there'll be a month of Fridays and continuing to be Tuesdays, where I will continue to do that.
Literally, stream it is every single time. I know, I am immediately
favorite.
alerted when Will has consumed alcohol. Just get some garbled message about love and friendship or the boys.
Mostly the boys. Yeah, I saw everyone's up in
emotional.
arms about prestige classes over on the Wizard of the Coast website. And also, shout out to Wizard of the Coast for retweeting us and sending everyone over here.
Thank you so much.
These guys are awesome.
Those
We've had
guys
so many
are
followers today, man.
Except for prestige classes, but they're so great. I actually have not
Except
read
for
that.
flying rules.
Yeah.
So what happens in the game?
Is Josh back?
Nope.
No.
Oh,
But it doesn't matter. He's
what an incredibly large bladder.
Oh, and thank you, SK Gladden, for following. Welcome to the adventure, my friend. You're a gentleman and a scholar, sir.
You might not actually be a scholar. Okay.
Okay. Well, this is what I've heard. Okay, see ya, Highland lass. Thanks for coming along. And
I like
24,
the fact that we're
24
just
more
hanging
until we
handing out
have a
qualifications.
viewer vote.
oh my god.
indeed.
Awesome. So
Right.
we're back.
If you're doing any maths about that, that's 25 today, so that's pretty awesome.
That is sweet. So,
It's a stern number.
very stern indeed. So, Josh, James, Cord, Oren, Florence, and Draco, you guys
Ori,
are
Dory, Nori.
in the Underdark, somewhere in the Dark Lake area. You have got a boat. You've just killed some Duragar. You've used a mushroom to topple it onto them and kill them. And you're there with Eldrith, the Dwarf Scout, and Bapito, the Darrow kind of psychopath, and Shushali Awakened at this point also comes along.
Thank
I
you.
suppose you should.
Bucha Luke, 989 for the follow.
Welcome.
You are a gentleman and a scholar of the highest order.
All aboard, I suppose, gentlemen. Shusha, which way?
I will lead the way.
We are at 777. Lucky 7.
Nice. So, do you want to place yourselves on the boat?
On the hype boat. I'm larger than the boat and underneath it.
Oh, yeah. Just move the boat.
It's gone well.
There.
Can you bring me to
back.
front?
There we go.
Okay.
Follow Palooza.
Everyone.
Everyone just cuddle up close.
Oh,
I give one
boy.
last
Oh my
after
God. What are you doing?
Fucking rock the boat.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be hard to move that thing.
Oh,
We don't actually
After,
need to move it, don't worry.
After your earlier,
Alright.
after my earlier prayer, can I just give one last call out, and just call out, Rond.
Now, your voice echoes throughout the dark, but there is no Ront.
Run.
But you feel like Avandra's guidance. He might be out there somewhere. He may be trying to work his way back home to you.
He could be
Home
dead.
to Papa.
Come home to
Like, it is now designated you as home.
me. So
Nobody stand up. You'll rock the boat.
Shushar points outwards and he says, "It is this way. Please commence rowing."
I
Right,
commence
go.
I don't row. I literally just sit there and chill.
Row and chill.
5 minutes into
Row
the
ship and chill.
No, I don't row. I'm not one of you common scrubs.
Wow.
I
Shots
row.
fired.
I cast light on my hat and I row.
Okay, anyone rowing? Roll me athletics.
I'll cast guidance on myself for this.
Well, there's only one person rowing apparently, because
It's just in my face when it's
Eldrith
just...
rows.
okay,
Pedo rows.
great. I'm sitting in the back.
Nice. The coxswain.
Care.
Actually, no, he's gonna probably sit in the front. Speaking of stern.
I'm
Yo, go, you want to come over, row and chill? Get those strokes in. Yep.
Nice.
oh god.
I rolled a nat 1.
We did
for
that earlier
athletics.
when I yanked off
I'll add a
draw.
2 to it, so I got a 5, but it's still a nat 1.
Nice.
Ah,
I send us in circles. Athletics are always bad as this character.
Please,
So-
please tell me you dropped the oar.
You are quickly very, very tired from rowing.
Just have a nap.
It's probably after a few hours, to be fair. So it's not a terrible performance, but it's a deep, dark, viscous fluid. It's not. It's like a darker kind of water,
Rolling
and
on
it's tougher to
Jell-O.
go through. Yeah, you're just flying through custard. You sail through these caverns. Go ahead.
Would someone mind taking over from an old man?
Aye, move over.
I move over and
he
I
just
fall
like,
immediately
goes to
asleep.
sit on you and hopes to God you move in time. Because
Yeah, I
it's more
move.
of
And
a
I move to where you were sitting.
controlled fall.
There's like a bit of a shuffle, and I fall. I curl up and sleep.
Can I grab a
Put my hat
straw,
on.
or is there like a reed nearby that is like a straw, so I could just eat the custardy fluid? All right, so
Eat the way
This is
for
delicious.
I'm going to be sleeping as well to recuperate.
Okay. You can spend any hit dice that you want. I have
who
a
is it?
couple of
Me
hours.
and,
So it
me
counts
and
as a
Bubbles?
short rest.
Who's
Yeah,
that?
it'd be a short rest. What's that, mate?
Is it me and Bubbles? The who's the
Shusha, the
Shusha.
awakened, the Kuatoa. He doesn't row. He just kind of points the way. He seems to know the way through.
Okay.
Through the marsh. I know the way through the marshes. So you sail for several hours through the darkness. At points you can see strange glowing mushrooms around you, or lights in the cavern above. Every now and again you can see movement in the water, or hear it, perhaps more likely. You hear shuffling and occasionally maybe a fin. And Shusha says, "Fear not." If anyone kind of looks worried at the
Oren does.
at the water, he says, "At this point, we should be fine. Is anyone bleeding?"
Not that I can see.
No.
What are those? What are those creatures in the water?
He says, "Unknown. There are many
Unknown.
species here. None are named and catalogued in the Dark Lake."
I take out my Pokédex and I aim it at the water.
You
Magikarp
receive
uses
water.
splash.
You attack the darkness.
Oh,
Yes. So he says, "But we should not fear.
Right.
Why?
If death comes, then it comes."
Then we say,
I
pray.
not today.
I pray to Avandra.
Yeah, he just starts meditating. And Eldrith says, "You know, he said no one's bleeding," and she kind of just looks at like a gash on her arm, probably from the
I
battle.
immediately cast Cure Wounds.
And she just kind of flicks it off. Cool.
Some of it
Into the
like-
water.
Yeah, she just flicks some. You know, when you're just trying to get some stuff off you, and she like sucks her finger and just flicks it off. And
I say no, and cast Cure Wounds.
cool.
On her for some healing.
For some spells.
Alright.
It heals her for 8.
Nice. Yeah, she said, "Thanks, that was a tough bugger back there." So,
Tell me if you get hurt again.
I didn't
I look-
realize I'd been cut. The
Jeez.
the adrenaline.
I dim the light on my hat, and as you know, I turn the light on my hat up and look into the water nervously.
Cool. Roll me a perception check.
Guidance.
Should we just assume that every roll you make is of guidance?
As long as it's not, if it's not in combat, yes,
Yeah.
it's just a free cantrip that requires concentration for 6 seconds. Whoop.
Nice. For 1 pound Retrosphere, you can
Hey.
give him inspiration. You can't give him a 20. But, James, you do have
It is still
inspiration.
appreciated.
But thank you so
Nice.
much.
I
Thanks.
have
Absolutely.
inspiration.
Yes, you have inspiration too.
Who gave me that?
Retrosphere, my twin.
Oh, is he your real life
My
actor?
broha. Yep. He's my real
Oh
life bro.
yeah. Thanks so much, dude.
Thank you.
Wait, what?
Thank you, other cord.
I
Other
also
chord.
I feel honoured. I will got a gift that I was here for. It makes me very sad. The
yes, indeed.
prospect of it.
Thanks. so
I
much.
think it might have already come into effect somewhat
Not yet.
behind this.
So,
I need to roll my perception. I can't use the alphabet. It's 23. I'm not going to use my thing yet.
nice. So let me take you over to a map.
Does it have a big death creature in it?
No big death creature. Lots of little ones.
It's a little-
Oh, don't.
Okay, he donates another 3 pounds and says, "Can James have
Oh.
a 20 now?" Yes, and he has
Yes,
inspiration.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Thanks so
Thank you
much,
so
dude.
much.
Just fund this. This is how Gandalf was successful in Lord of the Rings.
It's well funded.
Crowdfunded.
It's got a
Crowdfunded Gandalf.
So drag your tokens onto the boat.
I don't want to.
Can you?
I
Okay,
rolled-
you're in the water.
I rolled to blast myself into orbit.
Cool. Let's make you a bit smaller just for the sake of.
I'm behind. I'm under the boat.
Don't worry.
Can you?
Yes.
Yeah, I can't find. I don't know what my character is.
Just drag your.
You're the most useless man when it comes to Roll20, Josh.
No, dude, you don't
No,
understand.
you
You haven't
just
actually.
are.
No, you haven't put it in my character sheet, so I have no access to it.
Yeah,
whatsoever.
Yes,
yes, it
I
just
have.
doesn't. It doesn't show up, to be fair. But just drag your name from the sidebar onto the thing. You're under the boat. There you go. I actually put 2 of you out there.
Cool.
Oh, we're tiny now.
Yep, that's just for the sake of being able to see you all clearly. Did I not mention that shrink ray you went through? So
I'm listening to the emotional suite from Mass Effect. I feel like it's very relevant now as we're all rowing to our doom.
nice.
Indeed.
Uh,
Is this a weird moment to mention that James has a paralyzing fear of sharks?
Oh fuck me! Not as bad. I'm not gonna be like. Oh, I can't. I just can't do it. I can't do it. 'cause
I
it's
literally mentioned sharks one time in casual conversation in the pub, and James just completely froze and
Hey!
couldn't move. I was like, okay.
Ratch just donated £5. Oh my good lord.
Sorry, Josh,
Make
but
it-
your next
make it a-
roll is a crit fail.
Oh god, so we've got.
My next
This-
roll is a crit fail.
Do you want to bring us over to the combat map there, Myth?
Oh yeah, sorry.
That's right, mate.
Is that legitimately what just happened?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
I roll to keep the boat steady.
No. you
No.
So, you guys are coming through the. You look down, Florence, and you see like the water where there was blood. There are suddenly these little, almost like piranha-type creatures, biting at it and biting at the water and following after the boat. And as you look behind you, there's actually like a whole swarm of them coming up either side of the boat.
We have a problem.
Let's roll initiative.
Indeed. Indeed, he wonders.
Thanks so much for these donations, Rach.
Donate.
They're gonna make
Insomniacs
this a lot of
Inc.
fun.
in donated £5.
Oh.
Heck no, Josh. Next roll is a natural 20. Is a critical
Oh
20.
no!
What is that? Does that?
Okay,
wait,
okay,
does,
I'll take
wait, no,
it
that
now.
means the first one's an that fail and the second one's an that 20.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think it,
Thank you for
I think it
that.
overrides because
No,
he didn't
no,
roll it yet.
No.
All right,
No.
it's up to
No.
you.
No.
It's up to
I
you.
think
That would be-
yeah.
Well,
All
it's
right.
gotta-
That'd
Well,
be
actually, no.
unfair.
He said my next roll is a nat 20, so my initiative is nat 20, I guess. Is that
Yeah,
a thing
if-
that happened?
I mean,
Yeah,
Oh
that
yeah,
was-
would it be? Yeah, would it be?
that was the-
nat
it should
for
probably
one,
be.
I go
I think it'd be more cinematic if it's an actual cool roll for something. So initiative. Let's do
Unless you
that.
really,
So I
really,
rolled a
really wanna
19,
make a
so-
bad first attacker.
3 initiative.
Nice.
Very old.
What have we got for initiative, Myth?
I'm going to use my guidance on my initiative.
Flash Sphere donated £10. No, it's a
Oh.
fail.
Oh my god.
So we got a crit fail, crit success, crit fail.
For,
Oh
this is
my
all for
God.
me.
Oh my god. Yes.
They're
I
fighting
love
over
it.
you. Yeah.
I don't know what I did.
Oh
I
my
don't know what I
gosh,
did.
that was so
the
good.
battle.
Anger.
Yeah.
I don't know
to
either, but this
anger
is
the-
great.
Cord
Oh
pods.
god, was. Right.
Oh man,
We need a whole initiative order to track all of.
I think he's
everything
doing it
going
just for fun, but for the cinematic fun.
No,
all
I'm-
right, so I
I'm
need
more than
to
happy.
roll initiative. Sorry about that.
on. That's right, mate. We've got a lot to.
Oh golly. Oh
Process.
man, there's me. I rolled a button, but nothing happened because I didn't click my token because I'm.
Oh, I rolled a 1d29.
Nice.
19. Cool.
Still rolled a 17.
1d20.
An odd number. So, Orin, it's actually your turn first. Actually, between Orin and Draco, who is the highest dex?
Insomniac donated £15. Success, darn you, crit success.
Oh my god, thank
I don't
you
even know what to
so.
do with
Does that make us level up?
Does that-
That does. We leveled up. We are level.
Until this-
level
Streams.
6.
Hey, we just hit our donation goal.
Yeah, we just hit our
Hey.
donation goal. Thank you guys so much.
What just happened?
what
Um,
happens at our destination goal.
So every donation goal, because we're at level 6 out of level 20, we've done the math for us to go to Comic-Con. So we've broken them. Will and I have broken them down into levels. So right now we've obviously divided by our thing, whatever. So now we've reached that donation goal. Every experience point we get is a donation generous contribution from you guys, and that helps us gain our experience. So we've reached the end of our experience points pool, meaning we have leveled to 6, which is awesome. Thank you so much, guys, especially you and Drew and Rem for doing that, for fighting so much so we can gain the experience. Thanks so much, guys. Wow. All right. Which I don't know what that means, because now you've got fail, success, fail, success. Those are your next rolls.
Fail, success.
Fail,
Is this all on
success,
me?
Fail, success.
Yeah. So you
Okay, cool.
have to like time your
Fail,
successes.
success, fail, success, level up. I'm so
All right.
confused.
Retrospute donated £1. Fine. ... But you can give him inspiration, or you can give Will inspiration with that dollar or that pound.
Yeah. Awesome. So Draco, let's take you first. There are these piranha things coming. Pay to survive. Biting out the ship, and they're trying to like jump up onto the ship at you guys. What do you do?
I am going to. Oh God. I don't. Draco, unaware that he is simultaneously like the gods are fighting over his soul, completely unaware of this, is going to make an attack on these creatures. He's just going to try and like sort of swing into the water, with his sword.
Hey, Wretch gives me the inspiration. Thanks, dude.
Nice.
I will use it well.
All right, so we
I'm
got
going
piranha
to.
things, and we can't move through it.
You can't move.
No, I think we are moving.
Yeah, you're moving.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, we are moving. Can't go over it. Can't go under it. Have to sacrifice ourselves to the gods. I basically draw my short sword and I slash into the water, and I rolled a nat 1. Will I crit fail? What
That is
happens?
funny because you kind of over extend as you're trying to cut down into these things, and you actually end up falling like off into the water. You're kind of just grabbing onto the edge of the boat. There's a lot of dangling in this episode, and these things start to
Dangling.
clip and bite at your ankles. Orin, your turn.
Orin probably unaware of what just happened. So
I think everyone's unaware of what's
Yeah,
happening.
I'm not really quite understanding.
It's hard to tell at this point.
Okay, so they're just like clapping at the boat, like they're trying to like hop up and eat us. Like, are they
Trying to
an
hop up
immediate
and
threat?
eat you. They're,
Okay.
Yeah, they're clearly trying to eat you. There are ones like jumping aboard and like biting at your leg, and then you can just like squash it and
Okay,
throw it
cool.
off. But
Yeah,
there are
I'm
loads of these
gonna
ones.
try to attack the mass of them and hope there is a hope the swarm takes some damage. All right. I almost rolled initiative again.
Not to worry.
There, I killed a bunch.
Nice. So 21. Yeah. So you kind of just lazily jump up and you're kind of like swatting them and cutting them out of the air, which is awesome. Taking it to Florence's turn.
Excellent. What would Florence do? I was gonna see what my thingy light domain gives me. Give me anything
Maybe
cool.
someone could lift me out of the fucking water. That'd be fantastic.
Why? You're
Why
just
did I
gonna get a
notice that
crit
you
roll
fell in the
next
water?
time.
Yeah.
Did you notice a
You can front
dragon
flip out of there if you want.
falling out of the boat? Yeah, I know, but then that leaves me with like, right, my next activity,
true,
I
yeah.
attack, I fall back into the water. I need.
James, what are you doing?
I am going to I'm going to do a thing. So Florence, he's nothing if not a wise old man, and he's noticed a little something. It was the blood that attracted them, and so I draw my drow short sword and I go, well, the sacrifices I make, and he completely cuts off his right hand, and he lobs it as far away from the boat back the way they came as possible.
Florence cuts off his own right hand.
And I roll, and I'm gonna roll a nat 20
What?
to make that work, to make that bloody work, because I don't want to feel jammy as if I've just made no sacrifice to make that work. Because if I just cut my hand a little bit, I can't just throw blood. But these things are literally going to eat us all because there's no land anywhere. This is my reasoning here.
Right.
I like the idea. Will's just like, sure, and then like we're going to turn round, and there's just going to be like a convenient island and a switch that will kill all of them. And you're just
Yeah. Actually, just before I do that, is there any land nearby?
No.
Cool. Yeah, I do it. Balls to it.
Awesome.
Whatever roll you want me to make. Nat 20.
Probably like a medicine check or something. So
Insomniac Saint donated £1 advantage on Josh's attempt to get out of the water.
nice.
Awesome. Thank you.
That's
wait, to what?
advantage.
Oh, okay.
There's a hand.
I lob it a long way away.
It flies.
Imagine there's a lot of blood coming out of it, and I make sure my blood doesn't go in the water near the boat. And I will cauterize it and do I'll
You
bandage
are
it.
severely named. Roll me a Constitution saving throw to see if you can just stay conscious.
Cool. I will use my inspiration on this.
Ah. Now you need to get sword hand.
20. Yep.
Yeah. Cool.
Nice. Yeah, you managed to stay.
Bad as a motherfucker. I
Doesn't
don't do my hand. I'm not a combat character.
Right, so
sit back saying clever shit.
when these guys turn, they just swarm after the hand, which is floating off in this direction. These ones start to move towards it too, but there are some still
Huge hand.
nipping. There's some still nipping at Draco here, and it's
Get him
Draco's.
out of the bloody water.
Actually, it's these guys' turn, and these guys roll a nat 20 to hit.
Wow.
To hit Draco.
To hit Draco. To drag him down into the water. For
Oh my.
you take 10 damage. You're dragged down into the water. There are thousands of these
Fan.
things swarming at
Is
you.
it still like
You're at
black
1 hit point, right?
sludge?
It's kind
I'm
of
on 1 hit point.
it's kind of red at this point. It's a dark
Oh, my.
black red. And afternoon, Rat Pack Rebel, welcome.
Okay.
But it's Draco's turn.
you know what, Will? You know what I say to that? I am going to.
Say good day to you, sir.
I'm not unconscious. I'm on 1 hit point. Fuck you. I am going to roll my acid breath
Nice.
at them, and I'm going to roll a nat 20.
Hey.
Nice.
I roll a nat 20, knowing that now when I try to get back aboard the boat, I'm going to roll a nat 1
Alright,
and
what's-
inevitably drown anyway.
What's the max damage of that? I know.
The max damage, it's let me just check.
And it does double because he's doing it versus a swarm.
Yep.
Which take double damage from area of effect.
Yep.
Cool. So I do double damage.
Rules, Lord.
Sweet.
Fucking bitch.
Lawyer.
So
I
that'll
have no
be-
hand, but rules Lloyd.
I have no hands, but I only need 1 for my rules lawyer gap.
So the DC, creature takes 2d6 damage. Yeah, I roll on that 20, so they take max damage.
Yep. So 24.
So that'd be
Total.
12. Yeah, it'll be 12, 24.
Cool.
Yeah,
These
so
things.
they just
Yeah, they get burnt up in this acid. There are some of them still going. There's some of them still swimming away, but the body of the swarm is being eaten up. It's Orin's turn. At this point, the ship's going to move
Of course it is.
up here. And I'm going to move you guys along it. There you go. Yeah, move your tokens back on.
Thank you. I'll just move my token back on.
And these guys are right here.
You're still hanging, right? Or did you get dragged under?
No, I am in the drink.
Oh,
Yep.
my.
he's
And
in
I
the drink.
just opened my mouth to cast my draconic breath, so I'm also drowning.
Orin, it's your. Yep. Orin, it's your turn, and look what you see. The water begins to pick up pace. The boat picks up pace, and there appears to be some kind of
Waterfall.
rapids, waterfall coming up ahead.
Oh my. He goes, oh no. He goes, waterfall, and he turns and he sprints to the end of the boat and I guess kind of does like a like head count and realizes that Draco's not there, and then looks and probably sees the acid spray, like a ripple, like a splash, and then acid fly, and then and then he probably recognizes that Draco's in the water, and he goes, "Man overboard!" and then he dives into the water.
Awesome.
Actually, he tries to jump onto Draco to get him.
Roll me in athletics.
There's nothing better at swimming in black sludge than two men in chainmail.
Yep.
I find.
Yep.
Don't worry. I'm sure I can roll to get me out of this.
Cool.
Slightly better than a mediocre.
Yeah, you jump in and you're gonna attempt to kind of grab hold onto him, and his things are still biting at you. And thank you, 69 crit for following. Welcome to the adventure, my friend. If any of you guys haven't yet hit that follow button, please do. 100 followers, you guys get to make a pretty big decision about anything that happens in this game. So, that's Oren's turn. It's Florence's turn. You look ahead, my friend, and you see, as the boat is picking up rapid speed, there's a waterfall ahead.
So, I put my, I take my hat off. This is just as like a little side note, but I take my hat off and like use my belt to tighten, just to very, very quickly tighten round. So I've got a basic bandage for my stump of a hand, because I'm cutting my hand off before Will gets to do it this time. Rip Jasper.
You have two hands, my friend.
What?
You have two hands, and you've only taken one.
Ah, I thought you meant like I have two hands now. I was like, what? How much water does destroy water destroy?
A couple of gallons, I think. 10 gallons? A gallon?
Yeah, 10 gallons at level 1.
You've destroyed
How many
water.
gallons are in this waterfall?
A huge amount.
17.
17 million gallons. 17,000, the length of my donga.
Oh, I see. That was
And that's
1700.
Will typing his command, yep.
Nope. So what do you do?
As you hear me go,
You have to push you for a decision. We're a short on time.
Yep, I cast guidance on myself. And I also say to
Who
the
saw that coming?
and I shout to the Kuatoa, "Quick! They won't be able to swim on their own. Please help them."
and then push him in. Just do it.
But does he move to do anything?
He...
Probably not.
Yeah, roll persuasion.
Please, Shusha.
Sydney has confirmed the donga length.
Finally
Okay.
confirmed.
Finally confirmed.
I'm not gonna use my extra D4 on this because I don't think it'll make a
Did it
difference. No, I use my inspiration and my nat 20.
He looks at you and says, "If death will come, death will come."
I hold on tight.
Push him.
These guys are going to attack the Orin.
They're all dead.
Nope, they have 4 hit points. They are still alive. Storm's still
Full
there.
or 4?
4.
Oh, okay.
The boys.
So the Storm is still attacking. They're still going to attack you. Orin for a 13 versus AC.
No.
Alright, so Draco, you're drowning here, my friend.
Fantastic. I'm going to roll a acrobatics to try and get back to the an
Step
athletics
on my
to try
head
and
to get up
back
onto the thing.
Yeah. What do I roll, Will? Is it a nat 1? feel like it's a nat
think it's a nat 1, my friend. Orin, you try and grab onto Draco, but he just begins to the weight of just his body and the arm in
And
his
my
weight
own.
just drags him down, and you lose sight of him. And it's your turn, Orin.
Nice.
Why is the donga length not
69
metric?
crit. However, I am not an Englishman. All
No
right,
one
so
asked you, cool. That's why you're drowning.
yes, that's why. All right, so we're both like staring at each other, dying.
You've lost sight of him pretty much. He's going
Okay,
down.
Cool, great. Well, then I turn around. No, he's gone. He's gone.
He's dead.
Sorry, I tried.
Well, if I can't see him, then I'm just gonna assume he's dead, unless.
I mean, you see his like hands going. You know about where he is.
All right, I'm gonna try to reach for him, and then because I'm probably on the floor, and I'm gonna try to like reach, grab him, and then like turn and just like put his arm over my shoulder, and then just drag him, because I'm probably on the.
I
like,
drag
just, like,
you to
march.
the bottom.
Well, because I feel like we're already on the bottom because we've got rushing water, or I'm
Yeah,
like drag him and then
yeah.
use the current to get us back either onto the boat or off the waterfall together. So is that athletics to grab him?
Yep.
Or-
Give me an
okay.
athletics.
Will do. Sweet. 8.
8.
Nice. You grab hold onto his hand, but you can't drag him out. It's Florence's turn. And the boat moves. Here,
Oh,
you're on the
darn.
precipice. And move your
What are
tokens.
these? What are these lumpy things on the side?
These are stones. They look pretty jagged.
Okay. I
These are
pray to
mushrooms.
Avandra. I pray in the vein of, blessed Avandra, please don't let these. I know we haven't spoken much lately, but he says, blessed Avandra, please protect my companions. For look upon my sacrifice to keep them alive, etc., etc., etc. Religious nonsense.
Religion check.
6 seconds of religious bollocks.
Give me a religion check.
Avandra Hu Akbar.
For 16. Cool.
I'm going to not use my +4 on this. I'm going to save it for when this waterfall happens.
Okay. These guys gonna make an attack against Oren. For
Do it.
do it now. For 6 versus AC.
Nope.
Alright, that's a miss. These guys are still eating a hand up here.
You
It's
guys need to
Draco.
ever imagine Orin. Just imagine Gerard Butler, but shorter, in Lord of the Rings dwarven makeup.
Nice.
So-
Draco, you're drowning.
I know, but I can feel like the waterfall,
Mm.
and I like, we're coming straight at it, and I'm going to just allow myself to go off the edge.
Nice.
I'm just going to,
Just hope for the
and
best.
I will
Hope you
roll.
land on.
I
it.
simply
Oh.
don't care anymore.
I will roll a Constitution saving throw to see if I fucking survive.
Alright.
What's that? I roll a nat 20.
Whoa.
Nice. So you land on the
Fucking
boat.
Suck on my donga.
Nice.
And I basically just go
Take
and
me
fall back into.
take me away,
Take me,
cruel world.
Take me, chat.
Take me away, chat. Take me away from this place.
And those
Oren,
of
it's
you
your
who
turn.
don't understand what's happening, there was a bidding war between Ratrosphere and Insomniac to give everybody
Apparently
inspiration
this
and natural 20s, so it just ended up being awful hissing. It ended up being natural fail,
This is
natural crit,
Hydra
natural
towards
fail,
house.
natural crit.
Natural. And then inspiration, and yeah, apparently this is karma for Draco drowning at Duragar, which I can completely get behind.
Yeah. Awesome. So, Oren, it's your turn, my friend.
Okay, I probably see Draco just like swim towards the.
It's good. It's the sound of the
It's
water.
the sound of the water, exactly. It's the. So he. What? I can't hear you. So he's probably sees him swim by him and into the abyss of the splashing river.
I can imagine like we're like everyone's like I'm like gently reaching for you like no, and then I'm just like just swim past you like suddenly
shrug.
the curse is lifted and I just pelt it over the
An underwater shrug. Yeah, he goes to try to reach towards some of the rocks as he tries to climb out of the waterfall before he doesn't want to go over the water.
Alright, give
so
me
he's-
an athletics
That-
check.
Yeah, you got it.
It's possible you could actually grab onto the boat.
23.
Oh, then I'll grab the boat for 23. Actually, I'm
Okay.
gonna grab the rocks for 23.
Okay. Left or right?
Right.
Oh, I'm glad you chose right.
You chose.
He says
Poorly.
going left.
Yeah. I guess up or down. Yeah. Anyway,
Oh, that is
So,
actually right.
as it's Florence's turn, you guys go over the edge
Except for Oren.
of the waterfall.
Excellent.
Move your
Show my
tokens.
organs.
Separate token. I was
Rated
wondering what that
effects.
was.
Roll me Constitution saving throws as you all collapse across down this waterfall. with a shudder and a shake, the water takes you away. Keep thinking Wilson's alphabetics check. it's my English accent.
Oh,
We say,
I got,
we
I
say
got a
alphabetics.
21 on my con saving throw.
Nice.
I'm a monster.
Must have been the prayer.
Nice.
Yes, quite.
Draco?
Allahu Akbar.
I've already taken it, remember? I did the con. It was my
Oh,
net
you
20.
did. You did indeed.
Yes.
Brilliant. So you managed to hold on as it crashes down through this water, and you land fairly safely, holding on as it. You probably not shatters, but it makes your teeth jolt from the impact.
Shatters
Just
all your
all of them, and definitely rattles your bones as you land, and you're sprayed with this dark water. These things do not follow, but they do hang about around near Orin. And
Good.
so you guys are
Dead.
yeah, you're alive.
All dead.
You survive. You land. Eldritch says, "Oh, that was rough." Pedo says, "That was quite exciting. Shall we do that again?"
I just say, you're a buffoon, Bepedo. Please be silent. I'm feeling rather unwell, and I point to my blood-soaked hat.
You think buffoon? Why? Because I was just meaning. And he points over in front of you to the next waterfall.
What?
Oh, bloody hell.
Nice. That's awesome.
I hold on.
And on that bombshell, that is the end of this episode of Out of the Abyss. We've come to the end of our time. Sadly, we have 3 hours, but we are back on Wednesday to play some West Marches with you guys as players. So come along and join in if you haven't already for the ! Play, and you can come and play with that. And then on Thursday, we're back with more West Marches. We're here at 4 p.m. EST. That's 9 p.m. BST if you're in the UK. So I hope you guys have had fun watching this. How did you enjoy this adventure, my players?
It was actually a lot of fun today.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. A lot of the bidding war was great as well. Sorry
That was...
for my
That was a
background.
lot of fun.
Again, huge shout outs to Retsphere and Insomniacs Inc. for those donations. If you guys are interested in D&D modules, then we have one coming out this Saturday from Insomniacs Inc. It's called Fishing for Gods in Strayed's Gallows. It's for level 2 to 3 adventurers, and we're going to be hosting it on our website, encounterroleplay.com, on this Saturday, and we're running a stream event at 9 p.m. BST, 4 p.m. EST on Saturday as well, and they'll be interviewing Insomniacs Inc. for that as well, so that'll be super exciting. Last time we did that, we had a great following and a great response from that. We have like 10,000 downloads on the website from that. So if you haven't already checked out Sun Goes Down, of a Ruby Smile module, that's encounterroleplay.com/modules, and then you'll want to be out on Saturday. These guys will be joining me again on Wednesdays and Thursday for West Marches, and we'll be back again to our normal schedule, resuming next week, which is Monday Numenera, Wednesday Out of the Abyss, and Thursday West Marches games, and then of course Saturday Fishing for Gods in Strayed's Gallows. So I am pleased to say thank you everyone who's come along and followed us tonight. There's been so many people. Should we run for everyone who's hit that follow button tonight? And if you haven't already, now is the opportunity.
So many people.
Now is the opportunity to hit that follow button if you haven't already, and come along and join the adventure. So thank you to Raz, Caleb, Shock Padlock, Dilligaff, Caparor Die Trying, Riel, Gage Dragon, Alex, Spectral Adventuring, Robertson Castle, Blur Lemon, Helping Hand, Ron Jump Stomp, M. Janowski, Prinler, Vargas, Ghost of Christmas Future, Tim Dog, Skylion, Peanut Butter Guy, Highland Lass, Mammoth Bus, Liberelli, Geostella, Jang Vega, Sky Gladden, Butcherlock, 69 Crit, and that is it. Thank you guys, everyone who
That's
is...
a lot of people.
Yeah, so thank you everyone who said that follow button. If you haven't already, like I say, go ahead and do it now. Any last shout outs, plugs, thoughts? Of course, we have the 24-hour stream on the 24th, which is another one we're having. We're having a Halloween stream on the 28th, and if you haven't already picked up or tried to enter the giveaway for the Player's Handbook ! Giveaway, go ahead and do that now. Cord, James, Josh, any shout outs, thoughts, feelings before we go?
I'm playing Ark Survival Evolved with you guys. I'm making a tribe on there. We've been playing all week. Join us on the Mumble.
Okay, what game is that?
Ark Survival Evolved.
Oh shit! Yeah.
We've got so we're training
If only I had
taming
more than
dinosaurs.
£2.
Yeah, we're training taming dinosaurs and dying a lot. But anyway, join us. It's a lot of fun. Join us on a Mumble. I think we're gonna make an Encounter Steam group soon. It just makes sense. And you'll find us. Add me on Steam. Add Will on Steam, and you can play with us. But yeah, that's what I
awesome.
have.
James.
Yeah. Add me on Steam as well. I like friends. I get lonely.
What's your stream handle? Put it in Twitch.
My Steam it's Jamandi. It's
There you go, type it in, people.
I'm
And
the one that's listed as living in Reunion, which is a small island off of Africa, I think. But yeah, thank you, followers.
No.
Much love.
Josh, any?
We of course are running the viewer games, which is West Marches. It will be on Wednesday and Thursday, and Blackwood is always recruiting. So there's going to be some hopefully interesting stuff coming for people who do that sort of stuff, who want to join in. And you guys should definitely, if you haven't checked us out on Facebook, you should definitely do that immediately.
I hear there's very, very good employment contracts going out for Blackwood
yes,
lately.
indeed.
So thank you everyone who's come on. Again, huge shout outs to Ratch and Insomniacs Inc. for those generous donations. I really enjoyed that battle. So hopefully we can do something similar again and get all those nat ones and nat 20s in.
Maybe when I'm not trying to keep my head above water.
Yeah, exactly. So everyone, once again, huge thank you to everyone who's turned up, and we're going to be back on Wednesday at 4 p.m. EST. Do not miss it. Follow us on Twitter to keep up with all the updates. Follow us on Facebook to do the same, and come along next time, please, because we love having you guys here in chat. We love new followers and old as well. So until then, guys, try not to fall off the edge of a water cliff.
Or cut your hand off.
Try not to cut your hand.
Pure irrationality.
Because
or
you're
miss the
a crazy
gap
old
and
man.
dangle to your death.
Yep.
Or simultaneously be cursed and blessed by two chat gods.
Indeed. And of course, try not to roll too many nat ones because we want to be here laughing when you do. And until next time, my friends, have a good adventure. We'll be seeing you soon in the future on Wednesday, 4 p.m. EST, 9 p.m. GMT.